Legendary moments will be captured. So stand up, scream, and make sure the boys feel you.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Well, we are here. Yes, we are here. I'm with you, Ultra Cowboy. Good evening, everybody. I just got done with Louis T on his channel with the NFC East Super Friends. Ate a little dinner. Poured myself a double cocktail. Yes, it's in here. Trust me when I tell you, there is a double in there. A double. I went with the Diet Coke, and I went with a double shot of Captain Morgan spiced rum, but it's got vanilla in it. So that's where we went. It's a cold, dreary day out here. I wish I was in Puerto Rico today, Ultra, but we are here. We are live, waiting on some of the Mailheads crew to hop in here. But, we're going to sit there. I did pick the Browns tonight as well, Ultra. I'm rooting for the Browns to win the game. We need to get as many of these teams to win, allowing us the highest pick possible. Now, if anybody saw, yeah, it's hot, but I'd rather have hot than what I dealt with today. Jerry gave high praise to Cliff Kingsbury and Robert Saleh. Very interesting, because I was talking to Louis. I told him what I found out about John Lynch. I'm not saying he's going to be the GM, but I did see him. So I did see him. So, we shall see how that all plays out. But I like the names you're talking. We did talk about possibly the Kingsbury type guy to come in as a young offensive coordinator type person to go along with a defensive head coach. Yes, I said defense head coach. I don't mind. We obviously want Ben Johnson. I know Ultra's on record. We would love him, but I don't know that they're going to pay the price that he would want to be paid on a yearly salary. We'll see. It's a lot of hyperbole, a lot of guessing, a lot of assumptions. Yes, exactly. Ultra, had dinner myself, game time, down 5 hot dogs. My man, way to go, bro. Way to go. Let's get to the chat real quick. Start from the top. We got that dude Rolo. What's up, my man? Linda Conyers, thank you so much for you guys and gals hopping in on the stream with Louis T. He wanted to do just a quick stream. Arturo Gomez, EJB, Oscar Perini, Ultra, of course. And that's where we're at right now. We got 15 people in here. It'll grow. I started the stream early just because... Why not, right? Why not start it early? It's football. We're going to watch football. We're going to gear up for the game. I did give my final score. I'll just preview it here. You know what I'll do? I'll do my Zoom 2 camera. Since Phil is not going to be around this weekend, there's not going to be a Saturday night show necessarily. What I'm going to do probably is restream. Louis T's going to send me the broadcast that we just did, and I'm going to re-air it. But here's what I have for a total score. Now, again, a lot can change because we're hearing a lot of players might play. It could be closer. But right now I got 30-13 Commandos.
You talking about Sunday's game?
Yeah, -11 and under. I would take the Commanders -11 and under the 45. Now, again, this is for the betterment of this is what needs to happen. Do I want to make it close? Yes. Hey, Alina. Hey, Chris May. How are you? Yes. Do I want a closer game, everybody? Of course I do. But again, what's the end result here? What's the end game? Daniel Barry, Sports Report. Welcome. Anybody who hasn't subscribed to him, go subscribe to his channel, please. He's always showing me love. Let's show him a little love.
Do you have his link?
Yeah, Daniel, put your link in the chat. I need for Nealon to get reps. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Now, I reset my internet, so hopefully it's okay. Not sure why it's saying it's not receiving, and it's saying poor. I don't know why. Maybe the weather where I'm at. Hopefully the stream is good on your end. Wade, what up?
So far, so good.
My brother from another mother, Walker Wade. You got to take care of yourself, brother, so we can hang and bang for years to come. Follow that doctor's orders, bro. Doctor's orders.
What's going on with Wade?
No, he's okay. Just, he's got a high this, high that.
Gotcha.
He needs to get shit under control. We need to lighten up the Iron
Yes,
Maiden
because
concert.
I want to go down there. I want to try and save some money. Hopefully next year, get down there and see you guys.
That's what I want to do. As much as it was fun, I didn't get to meet as many fans as I would have. Because once you get to the
that would
stadium,
be fun to go down.
Like once you get to the stadium, it's an absolute crap show unless you have a game plan of where you're going to meet. It was a mess. So, but I would like to go and just hang out and actually hang with Wade and let him take me to where he wants to take me. You know where we were going to stream from? Troy, but Mark wasn't interested. Me and Wade wanted to go to the old Dallas Cowboys, the site of the old stadium.
Texas Stadium.
And just do a quick video.
Yeah, that would be nice to see.
That was cool, right? But
yeah,
we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, we didn't have that much time. So Jerry Jones, we can win with less. There you go. I love you, Jerry. I don't got time to jack with you today. Linda, I would come right in if I was Dallas and make a counter-intuitive play called game. I would run the ball excessively, keep JD off the field, wear it on the defense, attack in the air. Linda, I like where you're saying. Only thing I would say is without Zach Martin, potentially without Tyler Smith, it's going to be tough to do much of anything. I said 30-13, and I think that may be too many points that we're going to be able to score. I mean,
if any, the last couple of games have been any indication.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how it is. It is what it is, man. It's one of those years. Hey, Bobby, I can barely hear you, brother.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
Hey,
you're good right there. You got to lean into that, baby. That's what she said.
I got a quick story for you guys.
Go for it.
I picked up thanks for having me on the show, by the way.
Oh, we love having you.
Always, yeah.
We love this, Bobby.
Good golly.
All right, so
We don't care if you're an Eagles fan. You can be the fan of whoever you want.
Just tread lightly around Thomas. He got a little chippy the other night.
yeah, it's all good.
All right, cool.
So when you look at the Eagles, when they were 7-9 for 2 years in a row, and then they go 13-3 and take it all the way to the Super Bowl. So I picked up on what you said on Super Friends earlier. This is the year.
Well, I told you that the other night, Robert. And Drew, and me and Drew have been going back and forth today. I love Drew. I just want everybody to know, me and Drew are great. He is just he gets under my skin. He knows he does. He does it on purpose. But at the end of the day, I was just telling Drew, stop worried about next year because now's the time. You never know what's going to happen, Bob. You never know what's going to happen. Because I hate to say it, but you can't dodge the injury bug. God forbid you lose Jalen Hurts, you're done, Bobby. You're done. I'm sorry to tell you, you're done. Let alone Jalen and Lane and Saquon and your best we lost
just like you guys this year.
Yeah.
So
again,
we lost quite a bit this year.
Rest of the story, real quick, game time. This won't take too long.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry, brother. I just wanted to get to you. Go ahead.
No, I got you. So anyway, I had to work that day. They played the Rams. Carson Wentz goes down. Okay. I come home and my wife's like, "Hey, something happened today." I said, "Oh, what?" And Eagles were 10-2 at the time. We're dancing on the field on team. So I'm, thinking, hey, this is our year. I finally started to believe. And I was an Eagles fan since 88, right? And, if you think of Cowboys fans from 88, they barely remember the Super Bowl. So I was 42 at the time. So I'm not heartless. I'm feeling for 42-year-old Cowboys fans right now that haven't really seen a Super Bowl, So what it is she hugs me and she's like, "Oh, Wentz is out for the year." And I literally felt like someone ripped my heart out of my chest and it was over. I was
exactly.
I broke down, I swear to God, and started crying. And I'm not afraid to cry. I've watched movies like The Pride of the Yankees, Brian's Song.
Brian's Song, it choked me up a little bit. Yep.
Reggie and Jerome Brown documentary, And so it just literally broke my heart. And then she says, "Guess what? Nick Foles is going to win it. Trust me." And I didn't believe her. She was just trying to make me feel better. And sure as shit, she was right. So when they won, it was the greatest feeling in the world. Like, you're taking a line of blow for the first time or having an orgasm for the first time. It was amazing, and I didn't cry when they won. I was just overwhelmed with joy. But for the rest of my life, I'm happy with my one Super Bowl. Like you said, don't give up. This is the year. But when I talk to some of these Cowboys fans and troll them, I got to remember in my mind, hey, they never seen winning. I got to be a little easier on them.
Right. Well, some of some of these fans have it. Like my son, my youngest is 20. He hasn't seen any real winning. He thought last year, and that's what I'm saying. If you guys put yourself in our shoes, okay, last year we were. Again, you can't have it both ways, people. I'm not trying to. I don't like going to the well and go, well, you only got one, and it's because at the end of the day, that's what you're measured upon. I'm sorry, you can have all the playoff wins. Nobody cares about the Super Bowl loser. All I was warning people is stop worrying about next year. Our season's done. We're already looking for draft
we're
and
done.
trying. We're done, and that's fine. It happens, people. It's not the end of the world. The sun will rise, not today, but most days.
It'll rise tomorrow. How's that?
So it's like we have to find any positives we can. We
went from 7-9 to winning the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So
we went, and that's why Drew's like, it's not 2015 because we had a great offensive line. I hear what he's saying, but in 2015, the Dallas Cowboys were a 4-12 football team.
Yep.
Okay. We had a top 5 pick. We had a lot of injuries that year. We drafted Ezekiel
Kind of what
Elliott.
we're going through now.
Yes, we drafted Ezekiel Elliott, and then 2016.
We took off.
We won 13 games. We were the number 1 seed, and yes, we lost in the first game in the divisional round to the eventual Super Bowl champion New York Giants. So again, you can look at it as a failure, but I'm just trying to explain that just because we're bad this year doesn't mean that we're going to be irrelevant next year. We're going to be in the mix. Now, if we suffer the same type of injuries, we won't be in the mix for very long. That's all. Hey, Jeff Lee, how are you? It took the Chiefs 50 years to win one. Yes, exactly.
So is this the lowest
you've ever Ultra.
Seen the team?
No, 1-15.
Yeah, no. Again, and don't let anybody tell you, they hated Jerry Jones when he bought the Cowboys and fired Tom Landry. The way they did it. I think it needed to be done, but it was the way they did it. And they didn't know what the hell was going on. We went 1-15, okay? And Steve Walsh was the guy who won the one. At the end of that year, we had no idea what the hell Troy Aikman was going to eventually be. And don't you know, we went nuts in the ensuing years. So
yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
I was at the Vet Stadium when Troy Aikman went to the Vet and got sacked 11 times. I was there.
Yeah, they put Aikman on the newspaper.
Yes, I was there when I've never seen a quarterback. Just go back and look at some of the YouTube clips of Troy Aikman's hits. Troy Aikman, no wonder he's high as a kite all the time. I would be too. He took a massive amount of punishment, which is why I would hope that people would have more respect for what he did. Put some respect on the guy's name because, yes, Bobby, when I tell you that he could have played in the offense that Jim Kelly played in, he would have put up dynamic numbers. The fact is, we didn't have to. We had a dominant offensive line and a dominant run game and a dominant receiver like Michael Irvin and a dominant tight end and Jay Novacek. You know, that we didn't have
even a second wide receiver,
all you
too.
Cowboy fans who want to shit on Aikman because of his stats.
Yeah, bull crap. How do you break up a team like that early?
We had a balanced attack. There's no doubt about it.
It was breaking up on its own, Bobby, but we should have won 4 in a row. No doubt. We should have won the 4 in a row. We won 2, didn't, and then won again. That's it, like the heyday of Jerry Jones running and gunning with the girls. He knocked up, I hate to say it, but he knocked up one, and he's dealing with the consequences of it now. He was riding high, you know, and I will stick to my guns, and I'll let you guys talk, but I'll stick to my guns about what happened. Okay, he bought the Cowboys. He scraped together $140 million, right? Let's not act like he was hurting for money, but when it comes to buying a franchise, he didn't have a lot of cash flow. He bought the Cowboys for $140 million, right? He came upon success way faster than he probably would have wanted, but he did. So then what else? Okay, Jimmy was gone. He's won 3 Super Bowls. That last one we won under Barry Switzer was just a shell of itself. We barely beat the Steelers. You know, Larry, it took Neil O'Donnell to see ghosts during the game for us to win that one. Thank you, Neil. You know, but we didn't play great.
Thank you, Larry Brown, for being
Larry Brown, Super Bowl MVP, who never was heard from again after signing a big deal, I believe, with the Raiders. But
yeah, he did go to the Raiders.
As soon as we won that third one, and then it started going back down, Bobby, it seemed like Jerry said, okay, part 1 of the plan is done. I'm a winner. I can die being a winner. Now we got to get our money back and grow this franchise. And I think that's what they've been doing ever since, building the brand. Now, look at it. The brand is worth the new number is $11 billion.
$11 billion, yep.
$11 billion, the most valuable franchise in sports anywhere on the planet Earth. And now it's time to get back to winning, Jerry. And it's not as easy as he thought. He can't have his hand in every little thing and be a winner. That's just the way it is. So, but
it's
Jerome
weird to me
Carrillo's in the house. What's up, Jerome? What's up, Aisha? What's up, Oscar? What's up, Jimbo? Let me get to the chat. Jeff Lee. I think that's everybody.
Yeah, it looks like you got everybody.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. You guys can take it over. I just wanted to get that out. So
real quick, it's kind of weird seeing Jerry every week on Sports Center. You don't see any other owner doing interviews. You know, he's got to be a part in everything. It's ridiculous. And Micah's high as hell right now. I want what he's on because if he thinks you guys are good, I want some of that.
Well, I think what he's looking at it is from the lens of, and Bobby, I say this with all due respect. I was at the game against the Eagles. If Dallas had any kind of offense, we're up double digits, 14 points at halftime. We dominated right up until that last drive. Thanks, Twiz. Appreciate you, brother. We dominated that game, and that's with that was a shell of itself. So that was a glimpse of what Dallas's defense can be. And then, we're not very deep at all. We lost all of our depth in the offseason, but Dallas came out to play that game against the Eagles. We just have no offense. That place was rocking, too, for a 3-quarter filled stadium.
I picked up on another thing, too. How is the special teams coach and the head coach not on the same page? I mean, that's crazy.
Well, I think what happens is if they get a certain look, the punter has the right to do the right to call any particular play. I mean that that play, but it's up to the punter, and that was just a better play by the defense. They specifically picked up on that, showed the look, knowing they were going to take it away before the snap of the ball, and that again, enough with that BS. If we lose, let's lose losing. Let's not lose because you're giving the other team the ball at the 35-yard line. You can't.
A couple weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
What's
that
up,
was stupid.
Loyal? What up? What up?
What up?
How are you, man? How's life?
Good.
Is it snowing there?
Yeah, we got a little bit of flurries. I mean, I work kind of late tonight, so it's a little bit sticking to the grass, but the roads weren't bad.
Yeah, that's cool. I see
It's
you got your
cold,
hat.
though.
You got your hat.
Yeah.
Nice. I do like the.
Is that the salute to service
yeah,
hat?
it's beautiful. It is nice.
I would love to get one. I'm gonna
Lions
have to try and get
offense
one.
will serve it up in any which way you like it. I hope so, Ultra. I hope so. I'm rooting for the Lions because they never won one, but I was on with Louis T. Lou Branch, he was in there to check me. I was trying to be nice, but I did tell him that the Commanders have been awful cocky lately, and I'm kind of off the commando wagon at this point. I'm kind of rooting for the Eagles over the Commanders.
I'd kind of like to see the Eagles do it this year.
I don't want to see the
honest with
Commanders. I
you.
mean, the Commanders go from being at nobodies, okay, to being a somebody, and now all of a sudden you're going to flex. It's like back off a little bit. Just a little
Actually,
bit.
I'd love to see the
Real
Lions
quick.
do it.
No, I'm just saying win the East. I'm not saying go any.
Oh.
I can't root for either team.
I'm giving it to the Eagles this year.
You would
I think the Eagles will have it. Yeah.
Well, we're going to win it anyway. I mean, they can't hang with us. They came out of the woodwork like cockroaches. All of a sudden, there's Washington fans everywhere again. It's like they were sleeping.
Well, they've been sleeping for how many years now? A couple of years more than we have.
Yeah.
When was their last playoff success?
Yeah. Couple good games, and
I don't think they've had any success since that Super Bowl. Have they?
you know who
Not
was
that I
my
can remember.
favorite? One player in Washington I used to love to watch back in the day was John Riggins, man. That guy.
Rigo, the diesel. Brom. Bring on the diesel. Brom.
Yeah, I think if Theismann wouldn't have got hurt, they may have possibly won another Super Bowl. I mean, they had a great team back then. They had Charlie Brown, Art Monk. I mean, the defense was good. The Hogs.
The
they had a
Hogs,
great
yep.
team. Once he went down, that was it. They were done. Lawrence Taylor pretty much ended their run forever.
What's up, Dallas
Yeah.
Cowboys? Where you been? Where you been, man? I've been looking for you. Jermaine Carrillo.
I hope it. I
Eagles
hope it does
rookie
turn
going
out
to
to
go
be.
off. Yeah, they went off all right.
I hope it will be a Detroit Philadelphia NFC Championship game. I really do. I want to see how
up,
that
Vinny?
one turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not scared of them. Not scared of them. I'm
Hey,
starting
Vinny.
to believe. Game time's giving me hope again. I'm believing right now.
Well, that's how it has to be. I'm telling you, when you start looking ahead, that's when you get in trouble. Just go win it this year. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's in order for you to win it this year, you got to get past Detroit. That's going to be tough, but okay, they're not going nowhere either. Washington's only going to get better. Dallas, I hate to tell you, they're going to be better next year than they are this year. So it's just it's just ridiculous.
Have to wait and see what they do with the draft and free agency next year, though. Before we can
Coaches,
even
all that
say
stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe
there's
Jerry revealed he's going all in a year early. He forgot it was next year.
Yeah, he went all in last year as far as our depth. We had more depth than anybody. We just dropped the ball. That's why when we lost all of our depth, everybody freaked out. Oh my God, we lost this guy. We lost that guy.
Well, then all our starters got hurt.
Yeah, that's the thing. Exactly right. Yeah, we lost Dorrance Armstrong. He got paid premium money for an average steak. Like
Sam Williams was projected to be our starter. And he got hurt
paid
before.
like a Kobe beef and he's more like maybe a good, I don't know, strip steak or something. Yeah,
I mean, when
Sam
you add
should be
up
back in
when you
full
add up the
strength
fact
next
we
year.
had injury bug, bad coaching,
Yeah.
bad front office, it's a recipe for disaster. And that's the bottom line. I'm not saying that, oh yeah, oh well, we didn't beat these teams because we didn't have our starters. No, I believe that even with our starters, we had problems. It's just thing about the front office doing stupid things, not doing enough to make us better. I mean, we were so close. They're 12-5 3 years. Any common sense will tell you, oh well, where do we lose this? Why do we not? You know what I mean? And they haven't done nothing. Jerry Jones just keeps saying, we're fine with our own and all that, and it's coming back to haunt us now because they're not fine with their own. That's just they're all delusional minds.
Never
now.
have been.
Loyal, I lost a $50 bet last year. Believe it or not, I bet on Dallas to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because I thought it. I just for
So
some
you
reason
were the
thought they
reason.
were going to do it, and they got lazy. They got lazy in that Green Bay game. They underestimated.
Well, it's like this. It's like this, man. Jerry Jones, when he first came out, he was hungry. He wanted to. He bought the team for what, 100 million, whatever it was, and he had goals. His goal was to buy that team and build them up, and he had the right pieces in place to do that. But once he got to that point where it's like, I'm already making money, he stopped caring. And that's where it is now. He don't care. He's making money regardless because he owns that stadium.
Hey, Daniel.
Whether fans go there or not.
Yeah,
It's like you got the big company you go to, and you complain that you go to McDonald's, you complain about your food. They don't care, but you go to like a little small mom and pop place, their food, the food's bad. They're going to try to fix it. They're going to say, what can we do to make it better for you? But the big companies, they don't care because they already got their money, and that's kind of where Jerry Jones is.
So what do you think
he gets
about
over that? Until he realizes that oh snap, I need to stay out the way. It's going to be a thorn in our ass.
What do you think about Daniel Jones today? Was that his farewell address or what?
I think so. I think they're going to draft a quarterback for sure.
I think they will too.
When I saw Daniel Jones run for that 60 yards and then fumble the ball and fall down, I knew his career was over right there against the Eagles.
Well, and he didn't have no help either. I mean, everybody just kind of,
No, this was on his own. He took off, ran it, and then
he stumbled and then dropped the ball, and he was running way too hard.
Pittsburgh gets the ball to start.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to get to that. Yep.
He ain't one of them ones. When I saw that, I was done.
Damn, I didn't realize Russell Wilson was that small, man. He's like tiny.
He's like 5'9".
I know, but I'm saying I didn't realize compared to those linemen, he looks
compared to the linemen, he looks like he's 5 foot.
I'm 5'9". I'm like, damn.
Yeah, well, Russell, he is on the shorter side. I actually took the Browns tonight. I have a weird feeling. So I got a weird feeling about the Brownies tonight.
You see the wind on that?
Well, they could. I mean, because the Steelers are coming off an emotional win against Baltimore and a short week.
And Browns are home, and it's a divisional. Miles Garrett's back tonight, and I don't know. I just think that
it should be a good game.
Yeah, well, there they go, though. And saying that, the Steelers just ran for a nice one. Good job. But anyway, so we're just chilling here. What's up, Clemente? How are you? Philly D's in the house. Clemente, Daniel M. Anybody that I haven't already acknowledged. I see Drew and Ultra are going at it. Hopefully.
Yeah, they're going at it.
That's fine. I don't mind as long as they're both cool with it. It's all in fun, everybody. Yeah.
Bragging rights.
Yeah, it's bragging rights. But, just like one of my favorite movies from back in the day was White Man Can't Jump. Your mama's so fat, she cut a leg and gravy came out. Like your mama's so fat. Or no, that was, I think that was that one. I think Eddie Murphy, like, well, I know a few of them. But anyway, we're looking at this game. Looks like it's second down and 4 for the Steelers.
Yep. At the 41.
They're driving. I think it's going to be a very good game. This is a test for Cleveland, so I hope that.
Who do you think takes Daniel Jones then when he becomes a free agent?
He'll go somewhere and be a backup. I don't think
that's what I was
thinking.
thinking. I wonder if he would do okay here in Dallas, as a
Nah.
backup.
Yeah,
We
no.
don't want that stink.
No,
I'm
you
out
don't
on
want
that.
that. Bro, stop talking about Daniel Jones. He's a scrub.
Well, I'm just talking about him as a backup. I mean, I don't need him as a starter.
I wouldn't
There's
hate
one.
that. I would not hate that. Right now, I think that Cooper Rush and obviously Trey Lance is going to be gone after
Neither-
this year.
Yeah, neither one of them.
So
are,
you're looking at a Will Greer, possibly a rookie that we draft.
Yeah, they're going to take the wrecking ball to our team this year and just blow it all up.
Well, they're going to finish the blow up. Pause.
So if Jerry steps away, are you still wanting Holmgreen to give him another chance, or he got to go too?
Oh, you mean McCarthy?
McCarthy,
Yeah.
he's got to go.
He's
He's got.
No, he's got
you
to
know,
go.
Mike McCarthy.
Penalty.
Here's the deal.
No,
Here's the deal, Robert.
He's on the McCarthy train.
Mike McCarthy's not a bad coach. I just don't think he's the coach that our team needs.
Yeah, obviously, there's an issue, man. Right
Coach
now, I'm
that's going to have the
sorry.
same energy as the players, a
spark.
motivator.
I kind of like
Somebody
to come
who's
in
going
and
to
do
get him
that.
fired up. Mike McCarthy's just not that guy, and I think that
Ooh, what a
I think in his
pass! What a
mind,
pass!
he feels that maybe
Oh,
if he starts being mean to these guys, maybe Jerry Jones might step in and but we need somebody that has the same energy that's a motivator.
Yeah,
I
agree.
kinda like
You guys need a
Vrabel.
spark.
I think Vrabel is that guy. That's just me.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
not
still
being
wouldn't mind
wrong.
having
I
Prime. That's
agree
just
with
me.
you.
I wouldn't mind having Prime. I know people are like, "Why do you want Dion?"
No,
I don't think
want
Prime's-
the drama.
He's not good. He's not going to leave Colorado. He
I
just
don't want
signed.
the drama, Loyal. He already said he don't want to coach in the pros. Now we're hearing, if Shador's here, I'll coach. You can't be
How many
that
times have
way.
you heard that though? Remember
I
Rick
hear you.
Pitino?
I hear
Remember
you.
when Rick Pitino was at Kentucky and he went to the national championship and he kept telling them, "Oh, I'm not going anywhere." And the next year he's the head coach of the Boston Celtics.
And I hear you.
Money
And
talks.
I wouldn't rule it out. But again, would I be thrilled? Who's going to be our D coordinator? That's what I don't. Dion is not an offensive guy or a defensive guy, right? So he's going to have to bring in unbelievable coordinators because he can't call plays, So it's like,
Bring in Warren Sapp.
I can't. And Shador, okay, so we're going to bring in Shador Sanders. Okay, I like Shador. I think his style of play gets people hurt, but he's got a great arm. He's great arm talent. I don't dislike Shador. I think he's a winner. Okay, but
Has he already declared
what
for
are we going to
the
do?
draft this year?
Yeah, he's coming out. So what are we going to do with Dak Prescott right now? I know Ultra says we can get rid of him in a couple of years. I get it. We can potentially. I just
want to know when he gets back, is he going to be the same or is it going to have an effect on him? Because look what happened to Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith got hurt. He
fourth
wasn't the
down.
same.
Nice.
He wasn't the same.
Coordinators can be changed quick because look at Fangio and Philly. We've had.
But
3
Drew says the
coordinators.
Eagles have been running that defense or have had the personnel for a few years, so it wasn't as much of a transition as possible as you would think. I still think it's impressive. They wanted to run Fangio out of town the first couple games and in the preseason. So this has all happened rather fast. And give him credit for that. Vic Fangio stepped up. He was on thin ice. And he you steadied the ship. So I agree with that. And missed field goal. So there you go. Advantage
That
Brownies.
was
But back to what I was saying, we can sit here.
Sorry, I need Nick Sirianni to keep his head shaved. We're 6-0 since he shaved his.
Yeah. But game. We could sit here all day and wish about who we want as coach, but I think Jerry Jones and them already know. And I'm hoping that they don't do what I think they're going to do because they like to keep everything in house. Just fire McCarthy and make Zimmer the head coach. That would piss me off.
Oh, no.
Oh, that would piss me off. No end.
Fuck
Because
that. If they
they
do
are.
that,
We
I'm
like
gonna-
the players we got. We
Excuse my language, but if they do that, I will not be happy at all. No. Sorry.
But that's just the stupid shit that they do, man.
I
That's
know,
the stupid
but
crap the Joneses do.
I'm holding out hope. Okay. You got to, where there's smoke, there's fire, people. I'm holding out hope when I know it sounds crazy because we're so used to Jerry. I think Jerry's stepping down as GM after the year. He's still going to be the
I
guy.
hope
he
so.
needs to.
But he's
Damn
still going to be the guy to run his mouth on Tuesdays and Fridays, whatever the hell. He's going to be the same guy who's going to be the first one to speak after games. That's just Jerry Jones. He has that right as an owner.
But he needs to stay out of the way of player personnel, him and his son, because they're horrible.
Well, his son has to be involved as far as the salary cap. That's all he needs to be involved in, not whether he likes a player or not. Is this move good for the cap, not good for the cap? And then the coach steps in and goes, I need this guy. So get him, make him a corresponding move to get it done. But I'm telling you, people, there's smoke, there's fire. It's not enough to see John Lynch at the Star. It's not enough to see him. Last week, when I was there, or 2 weeks ago going on, me and Phil saw John Lynch leave the elevator, scurry in an Escalade, and take off, looks like to the airport. He was visiting with the Cowboys, all right? It's not enough to say that. Then literally the next day, and I just posted it on Facebook, yet another, Steve Young is going to be the GM of the 49ers this upcoming year. So when you put all that together, what does that tell you, people? What does that tell you?
Lynch is on his way out.
Lynch is going to be the GM of the Cowboys. All right,
let's hope that's the case. Let's hope that's the case.
And I'm telling
John
you,
Lynch,
Jerry
look what
Jones
he did with the Niners.
Jerry Jones is pissed off that everybody's always yelling at him, and to a fault, Jerry will tell you that, and it's true. Look at Will McClay last year, stand on the table, say we need Mozzie, and what did they do? They took Mozzie. Remember when Jerry Jones was the GM and they had to have Tristan Hill because Rod Marinelli wanted Tristan Hill? Well, they drafted Tristan Hill. They wanted
Jerry Jones, he's the owner. He needs to step in and
But I'm just saying, I feel.
He needs to stay off the camera. Jerry Jones should just sit back, count his money. He don't need to be.
Daniel, I don't know how much more I could tell you about. Like where there's smoke, there's fire, Daniel. I'm just telling you what I saw, Philly D. We could all laugh and joke,
moves
but
that I see that can fix the Cowboys. Jerry, step down, get a new head coach, a new special teams coach, a defensive coordinator,
a new coaching staff,
running back, draft a wide receiver, and draft some defensive
It's not that far-fetched, people.
So let me ask you this, Robert. So how is it that you see players that played for Dallas go in other places and play well?
Well,
because they're coached up. Because they're coached better.
Well,
we have good players. They just don't know how to coach them.
Yeah,
they don't know
how to use their talent.
They don't look Lumpke. We don't use him enough. He has one bad play.
I loved him when they drafted him, and he fumbled at the goal line because it was he didn't have his hand on the bottom, and what'd they do? They benched his ass for the rest of the year.
Well, how's he going to get better?
Stunting his growth, exactly.
Like Deuce Vaughn.
Well, that's
Deuce Vaughn, they could use him right. They don't know how to
Mike
use him.
McCarthy, though, Loyal. He's Mr. I want to go with a veteran guy. And I like Big Mike, but he had his 5 years. It's time to turn the page. Nobody's getting fired. We're just not signing to a new deal. That's how it's going to be.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee if McCarthy left, someone would hire him as an offensive coordinator in a heartbeat.
Well, I think he
won't be searching for a job long. He might not get a head coach job, but I guarantee you someone out there will say, we'll hire you as an offensive coordinator.
Like his next job will be at maybe a Jacksonville/Carolina type situation where they're not ready to win now.
Hell, maybe Dan Quinn might say, hey, you want to come over here?
Nah, he's got his. Well, if
we got Kingsbury, but he might.
By the way, who's coming back this weekend? I heard that.
Right
Cooks
now
and Nealon have been activated.
Bland, Nealon.
Well, hold up. You got Brandon Cooks. You got Brandon Cooks practiced on a limited basis. Nealon on a limited basis. Lepke on a limited basis. He has the quad, and Jordan Lewis, which is huge, on a limited basis. Yeah. That's the good news. Bland practiced full. He's playing, barring a setback. Bad news, Ferguson's out with a concussion. Zach Martin, most likely out. Tyler Smith hasn't practiced yet.
Yeah.
So so it's good to have everybody back, but if we have Chuma Edoga playing left tackle, it could be a long friggin' day. So, again.
Yeah, it will be a long day.
You know what's crazy? You guys just need one player. I don't care, offense, defense, special team, just to give you some fire. And Turpin's one of them. and they don't use him.
We talked about that. Louis T brought that up. Cavante Turpin is open most games. Probably
Some
half the plays he's
attitude,
out
some
there.
Fire, some spark. It's been flat.
That goes to Dak. That goes to McCarthy. That goes to not getting the ball. Now I ain't talking smoke screen. You know that they love to run that smoke screen because we can't run the ball. I'm talking slants over the middle. Nobody can guard him. Seems like they only want to run him in those 9 routes where, you know, he's a short guy. It's kind of hard to complete that pass. So, Jacob Lemaster, what's up, brother? Lamb didn't practice today with a foot injury, also back. He's going to play, though, from what I was told, Jacob. So, no need to worry about CD. He's just doing his normal rest like he did last week. Turpin needs to be utilized way more. Rolo, absolutely. We talked about it. He's a game breaker. He's going to make the Pro Bowl again for returner, but he would be more involved if we made it a concerted effort to get him involved. So, you know.
Yeah, you have no number 2 wide receiver. Why not make him the number 2?
Even when Brandon Cooks is there, he is a low-end type guy. So, and Alter was talking about getting a receiver. We need to get either a T. Higgins.
I don't know why the hell we signed that Minsk, whatever the hell he is.
Mingo.
He was open a lot, Loyal. He was open a lot last game. So don't worry.
Yeah, but they didn't get him a ball enough.
Okay, but we have no offense. Our offensive line stinks right now, and you got a Cooper Rush throwing the ball. And I said this to Louis T. How bad must a Trey Lance look in practice that he's not getting any sort of run in the games? He must be horrible, Loyal. He must be horrible.
Yeah.
You know,
well, he looked horrible in preseason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can't. He does.
I mean, he had like one game. He had like 4 picks. Yeah, that wasn't good. He ran well. Yeah, but he couldn't throw with the crap.
Yep. So I don't know.
They should be able to get these guys the ball. You got 7 games left.
He is always hard, Philly D.
So is T going to be a free agent then? Or
yeah, T. Higgins will be free, and again, he's not a number 1. He would be a good number 2.
Number 2, yeah, put him in that.
Oscar
put him in that slot.
Yes, Loyal. I think he's going to like Mingo. Mingo, dude, was open a lot.
Signed for?
Mingo,
we have him
deal.
for
He was a rookie
year.
last year, and they signed him in the 2nd round, so it's a 4-year deal. So he's got 2 years left on his contract. So,
so we've got him 2 more years.
Yeah.
Unless we decide to cut him next year. But
we're not cutting him. They invested a 4th round draft pick. He was open a lot, and I think Brian Broadus is where I heard this from. He said Mingo was, was an unbelievable blocker last week. He was like,
he was doing okay.
That's been our problem. Our receivers don't want to block. Like Tolbert stinks at blocking. Jalen Brooks, forget about it. I like him, but he ain't blocking nobody. Whereas Mingo,
Daniel Tank won't be back next year.
I would love to get Higgins, Vinny. And then you have Mingo, and then that's not stopping you from dressing the need necessarily off. And I would like to go with an Abdul Carter. You bring in a Judkins, or go Genty and give me somebody else. Maybe an outside linebacker. I mean, that's kind of where I want to go, or go with the best available, whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to lock myself into a 1st round running back. I think that's a mistake, people. I love Genty, but I'd rather go with a dynamic defensive player if that's how the board fell, and help out Micah. But again, everybody has their own idea of what they want to do. We need to do what Loyal said. Hopefully the GM happens first, then the coach, then free agency, then draft. But we're gonna know right away how serious Dallas is at winning. If it's the same old shit, then we got to get lucky in the draft, and that's not going to do it. Best case scenario, we win 9 games next year if we don't add anybody and don't change nothing. So maybe 8 wins. We got to change it up. So what's Clemente saying? Let's remember our 4th rounders have been Yeah, exactly. And we could always trade back up. We got 4 5s. We could always move back up. So.
How old is your guys' stadium now?
Is that I don't know, 50? 15. I mean, how? When was AT&T built? Let me see. open? When did AT&T open?
97, wasn't it?
AT&T Stadium. No, it opened in, I want to say 2009.
Yes,
Wow, and
May
it's already-
27th, 2009. Good job.
Oh,
Already
okay, yeah.
falling
Yeah.
apart. That's crazy.
So how long is that? 19, 20, 22? Yeah, so we're going, yeah.
15 years this
Yeah,
year.
so I was right, 15 years.
Oh, what a catch. Wow.
But Jerry's got the money to tear it down and rebuild a real stadium.
Nah, he ain't that.
Well,
He
Well,
ain't
helping
tearing
the
that down.
players out instead of putting the sun in their damn eyes.
Yeah,
That's
well,
crazy. You
he's
don't
all
even
about-
care about it.
He's
He's
all
not
about
tearing down the
aesthetics.
Taj Mahal.
Yeah, he's all about the aesthetics. He, I mean, it is what it is. That's not going to change. So it'd be funny when Jerry, eventually meets his maker. Like the first game that they closed the curtains. There's probably going to be like an ice storm. Jerry's going to be like, "No, leave them damn curtains open."
Open the roof.
He's going to send a message from the other side. Leave the damn
We
curtains
love the
open.
snow.
Yeah. Brian, Wingstop advertising game time bundles. You should get a piece. Yes, Oscar. It sounds tasty. I love it.
I've been to the league. I've been to the link and
I don't
Veterans
know. I got to
Stadium.
figure that out, Drew. I'm not sure, brother. I haven't.
Drew,
gotten
we
that
play
far.
the NFC North next year.
So the North.
Oh,
So that would
wow.
be Detroit, Chicago,
Green
Detroit.
Bay and
We played
Minnesota.
Detroit for a third straight year.
Yep,
What the
at
F?
Detroit next year.
Oh,
I might go to that game. That's sounds like a road trip.
I like
It
Detroit,
is.
but
3
I don't know
hours.
if I want to spend that kind of money to get there to get my ass handed to me.
Let's see how we do.
Green Bay comes here.
Fuck that.
Minnesota
I
comes
need to go
here.
for a win
Detroit
this time.
there.
hmm
How do you know?
yeah, it looked like
it's
you
out
froze
already?
I went to
your
last
ass
time they
off
played
during
at
the
Ford
draft.
Field. Last time we played the Lions.
And then
Ford
at the
Field.
Chicago Bears.
It's out already, Troy?
They've already got the 2025 opponents available. It's
And
just
home and
a
away,
matter
though?
of when the schedule. Yeah.
And don't we
Yeah.
play the AFC West next year?
We also play the AFC West next year.
We got
Damn.
the Chiefs.
Oh
Damn.
my God.
So, hey, Bobby, just think Eagles win a division.
Yeah, that's another draft pick for you guys. You might as well tank 2 years now.
No, I'm just saying it's going to be that much harder. You're going to play those two divisions plus the first place schedule, which means you're going to get a lot better teams, is what I mean. So,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that's
not
why
worried.
everybody wants to wait till next year. We're going to be better. Well, okay. It's not easy. So,
Yeah, I'm not worried about any of those teams. A lot can happen. Like you say, it's a week-to-week
Oh,
league.
yeah,
I
that's
believe
They didn't get the
that.
fourth.
no, I saw it. Yeah. 0-0. Cleveland holding strong, but they can't move the ball. So they got to stop.
Drew, we have
diddying
the
around.
AFC West.
AFC
I'd
West.
love
Drew.
to get. Yeah, I'd love to get tickets to the Raiders and Cowboys next
The
year.
Raiders. What in we're at in Dallas or in
Down in Vegas.
Vegas? I love to go to Vegas. I've been to Vegas many times. I'm in. I'll meet you in Vegas.
I
man.
can go to that game. That's
I'll
not
meet
far
you in
from me.
Vegas.
That's
So
not far.
yeah, I'll meet you in Vegas, man. We'll get Loyal out there. These guys start saving now. We'll get him out there.
Be like the guys on the Hangover, huh?
Yeah, well maybe.
Yeah.
We'll get Prime Time out there.
As long as
Prime time,
Tyson
wake
won't
up with his
bring-
teeth missing like the dentist on
Yeah,
there. He'd be like, I
yeah,
lost my teeth.
Yeah. Why do they call it roofie if you're on the floor? I'll roofie that bitch.
Go to Mike Tyson's hotel, steal his tiger.
Yeah, right. We'll stop by and see Wayne Newton, him and his steel.
The good thing
forehead.
is we get the Chiefs at home next year.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know.
Well, seeing as we haven't won a game at home this year, I wouldn't say that's a good thing.
Yeah. Give me them on the road.
I think Kelsey's retiring after this year.
There you go, Arturo. Yeah.
So that's going to change the Chiefs dramatically.
Bruce Banner, what up? Where's Bruce Banner at? Is he in here? Is he around? Is he hanging and banging? Where's Bruce? I don't see him. I don't see Brucey.
Eagles are built for 3 years, so I'm set. I'm just gonna.
Bruce is in there.
Oh, okay. What's up, Bruce? Bruce hated me. He may still do, but at least he shows me some love. Randy McIntyre's there. Where's Thomas Garrett at?
Yeah, he gotta.
Might be at
start
the gym.
Come on, Thomas, get in here and start beating me up.
Let me text him on Facebook. Go ahead. You guys can talk.
Yeah, he's probably at the gym right now.
So what's your highest point is obviously you guys remember watching Dallas win the Super Bowls. What's your lowest point? The one besides the 1-15 season. This year?
Yeah, I gotta say this year. I mean,
it's-
no, I take that back. I think our lowest point was when, we started having those mediocre
up,
years
Bruce?
with Cham Gailey and Dave Campo. All those years
Yeah,
were
the
miserable.
5-11 seasons.
Those years were miserable.
I got to be honest with you, and this all goes back to my 76ers love that they're 2-12 right now, but I think purgatory is the worst place you could possibly be. And us old Sixer fans, what we say purgatory is barely making it into the playoffs, 8-8. So I would say not all the years, but a lot of the Jason Garrett years where we were 8-8 and we had the talent, and yet we blew. I just think that's purgatory because you don't draft high enough to really get. I either want to be bad to rebuild or be really good. So,
I want us to lose every game. I want a big time top pick. I don't want to be mid pack.
Here's the deal.
I want the best on the board.
Here's the deal. You want the best on the board. The best on the board is going to be Shedeur Sanders. It's just not
okay. Then if we got that available, then look how many teams will be wanting to come to us and look what they'll give us.
But we're not going to trade them. That's the problem.
I mean, if we
I'm
got the
curious
number
to
one
see
overall
what
pick,
Ultra
I
would say
guarantee
about
we'd
that.
have teams like
I don't think we're
everybody,
gonna get the number
Carolina,
one,
all
no.
those teams would be like, hey,
Ultra, if we got, I don't care where it ends up being. If we got a Cam Ward, which I don't think they would take Cam Ward, but let's say we got Shedeur Sanders. How upset would that make you, Ultra, or would you have faith that they could make it work? I'm just
well, if
curious.
they signed Shedeur Sanders and, they were probably looking at Dak and thinking,
You're going to have a better record than the Raiders and the Giants for sure. So you're
Maybe.
not going to.
I agree with that, but we're playing a hypothetical game. He asked me a question. I don't want them to get Shedeur because of the elephant in the room. To me, it's not time. But if they do that, then that'll be frustrating because then we'll be looking at two big money quarterbacks. Basically big money. We might fall in love with Sanders during the East. Yeah, and then what? And then we lose out on a dynamic defensive player.
Well, you got to have a line.
Dynamic running back, a wide receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, it would just be frustrating. But I will tell you, I would want to do what Drew said. I just don't think Jerry would trade away from Shedeur Sanders. I think he would draft him loyal. I think he would. And then
I think he would too.
And then what? I'm just asking you. Then what?
That'd be a wasted pick. It's just like
Big
us
mistake.
signing Trey Lance. That was a wasted draft you gave away.
Big
That was
mistake.
stupid.
Hey, Randy, how are you, man?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing
I think
good. It's
they-
just we're just hypothetical and
Yeah, I think we don't need no quarterback. We need
again.
defensive
yeah.
tackles. We need offensive line. We need a fast wide receiver and a great running back is what we need.
Now, this is assuming that we lose to both Giants and Carolina too.
I'm just saying, like Troy. Even if we, I hear what you're saying. We're just spitballing. I know literally that's what would need to happen. I'm just saying if he's on the board, I think they're taking him. And I would be really worried about that. I would honestly,
I think you're right too.
Be
I think
worried
you're right,
because
too.
then it puts us in
Good
a
point,
position.
Clemente. We
I
did
just-
trade back when we got Micah Parsons.
And don't get me wrong, as Loyal points out, I believe that we can obviously get out of the contract. I actually think you're better off keeping him and just waiting a couple years than trading him right away. Because I believe those kickers are even worse. But at least look at it this way. the Dak Prescott contract is nowhere near like the Jalen Hurts contract, where Jalen Hurts contract hasn't really hit yet. You know, his cap number has not even really hit. So whereas Dak, they're going to go right into paying him pretty serious money starting next year. So they can get out of it a little sooner. But I would much rather use that pick if we were to get it. And let's say we did finish ahead of, let's say we had the number 1 pick, Troy. That's a perfect opportunity to trade that pick away and
trade it away like Chicago did.
Now you're getting
2 years ago.
multiple studs. That's what I would want to do.
Exactly.
I get it.
That's what I would do.
Everybody thinks Dak is the guy, and he may not be. I get it. But now's not the time to go out and get a quarterback.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
you're right.
If you trade the number 1 pick away and you pick up a number 1 or possibly a number 1 and a number 2 next year, then you can go after the quarterback from Texas next year.
Yeah.
Ewers, Brock Ewers.
Well,
Yeah.
Ewers is coming out this year, I think,
Not
right?
yours. I'm talking about next year.
Arch Manning.
Arch Manning.
Oh,
Arch
he's going to be there for
Manning,
4
yes.
years. That's
Oh,
amazing.
he's going to be there
coming out
another
early.
2 or 3 years.
Well, he'll come out after his junior year loyal, then go
Yeah.
back and get his. That's what they're talking about, and then he'll go back. And
Okay,
get his
so
degree.
here's the ultimate thing for me. If we finish in the top 5, I say we trade it. If we get a top 5 pick, trade it. Let's get some
I don't want to go
assets for
down
next
too
year.
far, though.
I don't either.
I
I want
wanna
to slide back
stay
to maybe
in the
9 to 10 ish.
All right, I'm fine with that, but you can't go away from Abdul Carter.
No,
or,
you can't.
No,
have him
yeah,
say
no, you can't.
stud.
Or
He's the guy in
Genti.
the draft.
Yeah, I think you got to know how the board's going to fall. Now, Ultra brings
Exactly.
up a couple names. I know nobody's going to like it, but Mason Graham is really, really, really good.
Believe it or not, I like it.
Yeah, and
Mason Graham's pretty good out of Michigan.
they run a
Yes.
different defensive scheme. People don't get caught up with the Mozzie Smith,
Michigan thing,
or
yeah.
the Taco Charlton. That was a mistake. That again, there's
Yes.
Jerry Jones deferring to Jason Garrett, who felt more comfortable with Taco Charlton as a person rather than a damn football player. So scheme fit. Remember, we didn't want J.J. Watt or T.J. Watt. I mean.
Yeah, I remember that.
So anyway, we're just spitballing people while we're watching this game where there's no score. So again, I
Yeah,
don't know. I think John Lynch would be
stopping the
smarter
run-
than that.
Stopping the run is a great idea, and running the ball.
Yes, exactly.
would
That's
be
what the
good,
Eagles
too.
are doing well. That's why I think you're so good.
Yeah.
That's it. They
You don't
figured
need
it
a
out.
quarterback. You don't need a
Hey,
quarterback.
Jacob. I love
Go
J.
12
Lou.
and 5, 3 years in a row.
And I was touting Sanistrill out of Michigan because he reminded me a lot of J. Lou, probably with a little bit better size. And Mike Sanistrill is balling out in Detroit. I think that's how you pronounce. That's how I pronounce it.
Drew, we're not trading.
I don't think they're trading Micah. I think that's stupid. Tank for Manning. I thought you were at a concert, bro.
What?
He's driving to the concert. He's getting no beers for
22
you
beers
tonight.
again.
Only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashawn
Let's
Gary.
go.
Yes. Yeah, Michigan has, I want to say, 4 first-round picks this year, meaning 4 guys are going to go in the first round, I believe. At least 3 that I know of.
Cowboys got to
That's a
get that
good
big
pick.
defensive tackle.
Yeah, well, that's why everybody's talking Mason Graham.
That's a good pick because it will help boost Mozzie too.
I agree with Clemente. I don't know if I can deal with that, though. That damn maize and blue. That's like a kiss of death. But this dude is different. I'm just saying.
No, yeah. End up passing him up. He becomes Vita Vea or Chris Jones.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
slapping
exactly. Exactly. The one time we don't take a Michigan player, he's a TJ Watt of the defensive line. No. You got to stick to your evaluation and just be honest and pick the player.
There's Mike Vrabel,
Where at?
Browns personnel and coach.
He's a consultant.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. That's
I
wild
didn't
and
either.
crazy stuff.
So what's going on, guys?
Hey, What's up?
What's up, Phil?
I'm in the
Where you
house.
at?
I'm up in Tallahassee.
Tallahassee.
Yeah, I drove all day. Then I had a rehearsal, and then we got back over here and kind of like I forgot there was Thursday night football.
Well, that's because you're
Working on the road.
You're living now. He's in a wedding. His brother's getting married.
Okay.
Raising Cane's over here.
You're at
No
Raising
Raising
Cane's?
I'm passing by Ojos Locos, our
Oh,
favorite
there
spot.
you go. Ojos Locos.
I've never been there.
You
I might need to go there
Oh,
sometime.
look at that touchdown. Oh,
I
no.
need to, right?
Nope. First down.
First down.
I need to
You had
go
a
there
whole
right
week
there.
for the ball.
Ojos
up,
Locos.
Benny?
That was a good spot, man.
So I
love
got a
it.
question for you, Robert. So, hypothetically speaking, let's say the Eagles go to the Super Bowl and lose, or the Eagles don't go to the Super Bowl. What do you want to do with Dracula?
He's gone either way.
We like to call him Ejacula in here.
You call him Ejacula, okay?
He's got rock, paper, scissors as his playbook, and he tries to implement it every week. He needs to step down and call it a day and get him out of there. I'd rather have Doug Peterson back.
No, he fumbled.
Everybody what was
You're
it?
ahead of us for
Your
once.
buddy Thomas.
Oh wow.
He said, or Troy. He said, "Hey, Saquon's bailing you out." Yeah, but he wouldn't need to bail us out if Sirianni ran the damn ball 15 times in the first half and ended the game.
That's your boy, though. You take the good with the bad with Ejacula.
No,
That's
we
what I
don't
said.
need
Was the
to
one who
take
named
the
him.
bad. We need to get rid of the bad.
You're gonna have what's his name next year? You'll be good. You're gonna have Belichick.
Watching Mozzie Harris
guy,
get tackled.
Belichick.
That's why big running backs don't last right there. You see how he held onto his leg?
Yes.
I mean,
Eagles will
that's the only way you
never
can
allow
tackle big people
Belichick
like that is they
to
just.
be the coach. Sorry, bro. We're not
I
going
think
to
the
allow
Cowboys
Belichick.
are going to have Belichick. I'm pretty confident in that.
Who is?
Sure.
I think the Cowboys are going to have Belichick. They
Yeah.
ain't going to have Deion Sanders.
I hope not. I
Because
don't
Deion
want
said he
Deion.
ain't coming out unless someone drafts it. He ain't going to come out unless someone drafts his kid. But hold on. You can't. What are you going to do? Hire a coach after the NFL draft? That's not how it works.
Who's that?
It's not
What do you
gonna
mean
work.
after the draft? What do you mean?
But I don't know.
So you hire your coaches usually before the NFL
Well,
draft.
hopefully
that way
we
they
get the
bring
new
their staff.
GM.
But do you
Hopefully
really
John
think
Lynch
that's?
hires the next coach?
But Walker Wade, do you really think that's a good move to bring in Belichick at his age?
I don't think
Because
John Lynch would hire Belichick.
He's going to have to come in and redo everything.
I am very confident that Bill Belichick can still form a good defense. For
Oh
the
yeah,
Cowboys.
yeah, that I know. Yes.
But
I'm
who's
not
going to be
saying
who's
the
going to be on his
offense is
coaching
gonna
staff?
put up 30 points, but I am pretty sure, confident Bill Belichick can set up a top 10 defense
Yeah.
for the Cowboys.
The coaching isn't the problem there. It's Jerry Jones. He won't allow the coach to do what he wants for 30 years.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. You get a Belichick in here. You need somebody that can call people out. You know, everybody's buddy.
You remember what happened with
Belichick is on
Parcells,
the
right, Phil? I mean, that
Belichick
worked.
is over there with the Mannings, and he's talking about the
Oh, he was
defense.
yelling
Now,
at Trayvon
they need to-
I
Diggs.
hear
they need
you,
to tackle.
but
But
he wants a yes man coach, and that's what he's always going to have. So
My
he's
thing,
never
Prime,
gonna
though,
hire-
is
No.
if
he
Belichick
had Bill
comes in and starts
Parcells.
yelling
Mike
at these
McCarthy's not a
players,
yes.
how are they going to react?
He had
has a lot
Parcells,
that-
Bob.
How are they going to react?
He got rid of him real quick.
No, he
I
didn't.
mean, well,
He
players
retired
were
on his own.
intimidated
dude.
by Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells was mean. He was an intimidating
Parcells,
SOB.
I just read his.
He was
Parcells
intimidating.
Has been writing a lot of shit lately. His biggest regret in the NFL was leaving Dallas Cowboys. It was his.
He chose to retire.
Yes, exactly. He chose to retire because he didn't think he had it. And just remember,
Yeah.
the year after Belichick left, we went 13-3.
We went 13-3. Yeah, and go and look at a football life, Bill Parcells. He says after that playoff loss to the Seahawks, he's like, Bill, you got to rally. You got to come back. And he's like, I just couldn't do it. Couldn't go through another offseason. I couldn't go through another draft and do this grind again. He said that in a football life, Bill Parcells.
And then he
Jerry
had
did not
second
force it out.
thoughts And he basically telling Belichick, because they're tight, that Jerry ain't the problem. Now, I agree with what you're saying, Robert, that Jerry, I don't like him as a GM. I don't give a shit, but he sucks as a GM.
He's a mouthpiece. It's Stephen and Will McClay and the scouts and the player personnel evaluators. That's the problem with the Cowboys.
I get it. The coach is the problem too, and I was telling Thomas that the other night. But like Jared, he was just a clapper. He did, that's what I could. He was a clapper, and then he's got yes man.
Cowboys aren't going to be able. They're not going to be able to go in there this offseason and do nothing in free agency and rely on the draft. They are literally, if they do the same shit they did this offseason,
right away, Wade. Right
they
away.
do next offseason, they are done.
Yeah, we're going to know right away if they're serious.
You got to go away and then get a coach. That's the first 2 steps.
Bruce Banner.
It's an easy fix.
Here's the deal,
Players
Bruce.
can
Do
play.
I love Belichick? No, I do not, Bruce. As far as a person and this is snarkiness.
Sorry, I don't like Belichick more than Mike McCarthy.
I'm speaking to Bruce in the chat. Like, do I like him necessarily? No. I wish he would. I get annoyed that he wants to cut every great player he got.
Here's the fact.
Let me finish my thought, and then you can get there. But Bruce, I do think that we need a toughness as a coach on defense, and I think that's the best way to do it is to get a Belichick or a Vrabel. Go ahead, Loyal. I'm sorry.
Well, here's the fact: that's been no coach has ever went to another team and won the Super Bowl with any other team, and that's what scares me because it's never been done. Where they might have been to the Super Bowl, but no coach has ever won a Super Bowl with 2 different teams.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not like selling your soul, dude. Your soul. I was about to say it's not like selling your soul where you're like you only get one shot at it and then like that's it. It's not a stat until it is a stat. Who's the first person that does it? Wouldn't be somebody like Belichick be that person? Now, get me wrong, I'm with Brian where I don't really care for him and I don't really give a rat's ass if he was here. But the fact that you need that toughness, you need that just somebody's gonna call somebody out. If it's not gonna be your own players, because they're over here like fluffing each other's pillows and stuff. I'm not into that. But if you got a coach that at least calls people out, I'm all for that. Yeah.
Well, I just wonder. He's 72 years old. How long is he going to want to coach? And I believe that he can come in.
Young girl.
Yeah, I know
He's
that.
living a young life. Don't worry about him.
I believe he can come in. He can change the culture. He could definitely change the culture in Dallas because Bill Parcells did. Bill Parcells came in and built that team up because before that we were ass. We were ass with the Champ Galeys and all that.
Defense was dickhead.
And Bill Parcells came in and built that team up. He built the culture. He had us going the right direction. I believe that he was stayed, we would have been in the Super Bowl. But
even sticking around with Wade Phillips a little bit longer probably would have been.
But
better.
then we got Wade Phillips, and that was like, what the hell? They went from having a mean coach to a player's coach.
Yeah, they went total opposite.
And it's like that Catholic. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it's like that person that goes to the Catholic school, the girl that goes to the Catholic school that has that strict parents that does everything right.
She's a
then
freak
when they get out on her own, they go wild. That's the same thing that happened with Dallas. They said, it's party
Disney
time
treatment.
once we get Wade Phillips.
Yeah, they're the ones that don't wear the draws on Fridays to school. Come on now, we know that.
That's what Disney does to like all those Lindsay Lohan, Disney, Britney, all that,
Yeah,
and that's what happened to our players, man. 2007, they just weren't disciplined at all. They had talent, they were good, but had we had Bill Parcells, we wouldn't have lost to the Giants in the playoffs. I believe we would have been in the Super Bowl with New England that year, but they lost that discipline when he left. They thought, oh man, he's out of here. We about to party now.
Like Bill Parcells didn't want Jerry to bring in T.O., but I'm glad Jerry did bring in T.O. I don't care what you say, Bill Parcells. T.O. was a beast. I'm sorry.
Eagle fans will tell you that. Eagle
Drew
fans
says, I like
you.
the Catholic girls grown
We
up.
played 1 year with the Eagles when we went to the Super Bowl.
The honest Eagle fan will tell you that the problem was not T.O. The problem was Donovan McNabb for not having the he couldn't handle T.O. He couldn't
They're the
handle
same,
not
yeah.
being the guy.
McNabb
T.O.
turned it over
Yeah.
3-4 times in the Super Bowl. He's a scrub.
gonna say T-
I liked McNabb, but when it came to
Yeah.
T.O., he couldn't handle him being
He
on
couldn't
the-
handle it.
Yeah, he couldn't handle it.
He was a bigger.
let's be
He was
real
shining
here.
brighter than he was.
Yeah,
Let's be
exactly.
real here. A 25-year-old Terrell Owens, if he was in the league right now, any team in the NFL would scoop him up in a heartbeat.
Yep. And
We're
I
not-
remember,
But that
even a
Eagles
waste of
team
time.
did get to that Super Bowl without him.
I remember that that Halloween game when T.O. went off. You remember when he had that commercial where who was the girl? And it was that commercial that I just remember the Halloween game.
okay.
Yeah,
She got naked. in the locker room.
yeah. The T.O.
When
He
they
was
get
a
the popcorn.
scary dude. And when we got him, he now was the
It's a
guy that
beast.
was scaring
It's a
other
beast.
people. You can say what you want
Trust
about
me,
the
I re-
man because
I
he was out
rewatched
there.
That Super Bowl game time, and McNabb choked it. He turned it over so many times. It was ridiculous.
And like Ultra says, just hey,
We lost by a field goal.
hey Wade, think about this. Think about Belichick coaching. Don't even worry about this year's draft class. If it indeed is Belichick, imagine him coaching Overshone and Micah.
Yeah. Overshowing Mike, and then if we draft that big defensive lineman from Michigan, shit, he had that defense good and pretty quick.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much. Randy, go ahead,
I
get in
heard
here, brother. I'm
Belichick
sorry,
didn't
we're
wanna
talking a lot.
go to a big,
That's
a
all right.
big media city, though.
I think if you add Abdul to that group, I think you're going to really do some good things
Yeah,
too.
I would probably rather go with Abdul and get another one tech maybe later with one of those fifths. You know, you can find them easier. Yeah, Abdul Carter is just that
Or just-
dude, man.
He's Michael
Or just
Jr.
spend out. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't know what he was saying. I didn't know what Randy was saying.
I said that he is a clone of Michael Parsons. You put him on the other side and put Parsons on the other side, and you got Overshone in the middle. You can run from sideline to sideline.
It'd be nice to
they both want to
compliment
wear number
Micah.
11 though.
Well, that I don't know, but
They'd be
I
fighting
say
over
you-
who's wearing 11.
I say you make a contest. Whoever gets the most sacks at the end of the year gets number 11 going forward.
Yeah.
As long as
Each
you don't
year you
have
can
a
do that.
podcast, you can draft him.
Real quick, Mark Hutchinson. No coach, no matter how good he is, will be able to accomplish anything with Jerry in control. Last person, Jimmy Johnson, and he had control. I agree with you. Stay tuned for that, Mark Hutchinson. I'm banking on that what me and Phil saw and the immediate rumor that we hear Steve Young is taking over the GM of the 49ers and that Jerry is tired of being accused of doing all the wrongdoing, that Jerry will officially step down following this year as the GM, still be the owner, still have his 2 interviews a week, still be the first guy to speak after games. John Lynch, the new GM. Let's go.
I'd take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Phil,
Yeah, we still want Jerry.
I
We
was
still
on.
want Jerry to do the media. He's great at it.
Yeah, well, that's all he cares about. Phil, I was on a podcast before the live tonight with Louis T. He wanted to do just like a 45-minute thing, you know, Eagles, Niners, and I told him about what me and you ran into. And he's like, wow, you guys are breaking it. I'm like, well, I didn't really do a big video because we didn't have a lot to say. But where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Come on, Phil. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but we saw it with our own eyes. And why is he at the Dallas hotel? And, you know, nobody knows about it. Mike Fisher didn't know about it. There was no speaking
Well, I
engagements
didn't know
in the
Ken Dorsey
area.
was on the Browns offensive
So,
coaching staff.
you know, I think there's something to it. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we had so many guesses going forward. I was thinking team doctors with Matt with their running back. I was thinking, yeah, it was so many different things. But you're right in the sense that he was trying to get in out of that elevator into his place without really being seen. So and that quick look was like, yeah, we know who John Lynch is. I mean, we know football enough to know. We looked at each other immediately and both said it.
Yeah. That was John Lynch dressed to the nines, wheeling it like he was headed to the airport. That's the thing. And then literally 2 days later, we hear Steve Young is going to, be the new GM of the 49ers after the season. And then you start putting shit together. I'm sorry, but I see it happening. So I told Louie's like, well, if it happens, I'm going to scream from the mountaintops where I heard it. He was like, wow, that's very interesting. I'm like, yeah, you haven't heard one peep of John Lynch being anywhere near Dallas or the Star.
Nope.
You heard
I hope
Belichick
you're
in
right
Dallas.
about
You heard that. And he was doing a speaking engagement locally. You heard that. But you haven't heard nothing about John Lynch. Why was he there, people? Sorry. He was there for one reason. Maybe he was just on a fact-finding mission. Maybe they're not going to hire him. But I'm telling you, wait and see.
I hope you're right.
I want to see Dallas get good again for some competition here. I don't want to beat up on
Well, we
don't
want,
get me
we
wrong.
want
We
Philly
whooped
to
up
keep
on that ass
Sirianni.
last year. Come on, Bobby.
We want Philly to keep
always
Sirianni.
Not this year. You're going to switch it.
Maybe. We might throw that game. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we had to throw it pretty hard to lose to us.
Yeah, it's going to be like South Park, that softball. We're going to lose more than you are.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's going to win that game.
You can't lose more than we do.
Curtis, what's up, brother? He has
Interesting
a question for you.
Curtis. I think they can. But a lot of things just depends on what team shows up.
Loyal, can Ohio State
What are you
win
saying?
the national
You
championship?
think they can? What?
I think they can.
They can what?
Win the national
That's
championship.
why you got to read it, Loyal. Not everybody sees
Well,
it.
if the 49ers lose another game
Bobby's
or
not
two,
going to allow
why
us to
wait?
talk about it.
Why wait till the off season? Just sign
Look,
him.
the Eagles, y'all got to get it done this year. Y'all got to get it done.
That's what I was saying, Wade.
You got to get it done. You have got
You
to
can't
get to the
assume
Super
you're
Bowl and
just
win
going to
it.
be healthy and
Shit. You got
good.
Detroit to go through, man. Like, that's
But
going
I
to be
mean,
easy.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you're in
The
the
Lions
driver's
are
seat
hungry.
right now.
I ain't worried about Jared Goff. He's a scrub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about Jerry. He threw 5 interceptions. The rest of that team still won it for him.
It don't matter. We got Guantanamo Bay. They're going to shut down the Rams this weekend. All this Puka Nakua, Cooper Cup.
So now they're shutting them down.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck with
pick the
that.
Under
Good
on
luck.
receivers every week in bets against
Wow,
the Eagles.
Bobby flexing.
Puka is going to have what's his name for lunch.
I got to flex a little bit. Hey, we got the number one
Who did we
defense,
lose?
baby.
Mm-hmm.
So Ronnie says, why would the Cowboys get
Oh, we
John Lynch
lost,
to be GM instead of Troy
Wade.
Aikman?
Wait,
Well, John Lynch has experience.
And then Troy Aikman also has a contract with Fox,
Yeah.
like a big contract. It wouldn't be you would take like almost a $20 million pay cut just to come,
Yeah.
he
be a
wouldn't.
coach.
He's
That makes
not
no
giving
sense.
that up.
Plus, he's high. Did you see his eyes in the last
Oh,
game?
yeah, he's all glossed over. It's all those concussions he had. Finally,
You don't want that.
Who's high?
Troy Aikman. His
Oh,
eyes
yeah,
were
yeah.
glassed over.
I want to party with him.
a party
Hey,
with
Bob.
him.
Bob, don't look past Puka. He can be a real torturer.
Ah, man.
He can be in Nakua.
Mark Hutchton says Cowboys have not been up to par since the salary cap existed. Well, I would say par. They're just not under par, which is a
They've
good
had
thing.
talent. They've had Pro Bowlers. They've had, you know what I'm saying, that those guys were on the roster. Like, I don't know what to say. I mean, a GM's talent is to get people in, to get talent in, get Pro Bowlers in. That's what he's done. Am I really sticking up for freaking Jerry Jones on you
Yes,
guys?
you are.
Like, seriously, guys, he's brought talent in. Now, don't get me wrong. Stephen Jones is trying to rely on a name that he has not himself done anything with, and I think Stephen is the problem. And I think at some point Jerry was trying to get back into control, but they both made a decision this offseason to not do defensive tackle, not do the running game, and I don't care what you do the rest of the season. That was the biggest problem the year before.
You may have Quinion Mitchell, Drew, but I'll tell you what, Puka's going to torch him.
Puka's the real deal, by the way. So
He is. I like him, but
he's hard to stop. Touchdown, Browns.
He is hard to stop.
Damn,
Hard to
Browns.
stop. It doesn't matter what corner he is.
Browns
He's a
got the
big
lead.
body.
Yeah, nothing against Mitchell, but he's in the slot. He's on the move.
Who was the other
look at the
corner that we were talking
receivers
about?
he
Only
shut
one or two
down
corners
this
were going to
year.
make it.
What's
Who
that,
was the
Phil?
other corner?
And see if the Browns win this game, that
Who's
helps
that,
us in the
Phil?
draft.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to.
Remember when we were talking about their first round corners that they picked two
DeJean?
corners?
The Cooper DeJean?
DeJean, okay, that's right.
Yeah, he's a good
been okay.
tackler.
He's been okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
not
not
bad.
bad.
Do you want to throw a bet on it, Troy, that Puka gets shut down?
What do you mean?
You're not shutting Puka down.
What do
No
you mean
way.
shut down? Like what do you mean?
No touchdown and
No, I mean-
under 75 yards.
So
You are
that's-
not going to hold him. You're not going to hold him.
I got a
But is he
hundred.
playing? Is he
will
playing
do it.
though? Because he was hurt.
Yeah, Puka is playing Sunday.
Okay.
Brad
Where they-
Harris. Brad. I
Where they
Bra-
playing that?
I love Brad. Brad hates me these days.
Yeah, well,
I love
You-
Brad though. Thanks, Brad.
that's how it goes, man. A good relationship, you hate him and you love him at the same time.
Brad's
you know?
like my brother who wants to beat the shit out of me. I could tell. Brad, just real quick, my older brother was I don't know, he's about 6'1.5", and I was working. I was an annoying younger brother. He was 7 years older than me. He was a college football player, and we were both working at Trump Plaza in the limo department, and he comes in off the road, and I don't know, we were just going at it one day. He picked me up by my throat and slid me up the wall and held me there, and it took the limo supervisor to peel him off, and that was my brother. So if he hated me and he loved me, I appreciate you, Brad. Again, I hope we can all get along.
Drew,
you know,
yes, I think Puka is better than Terry McLaurin.
You know I love you, Brad. You're always welcome to text me. I just don't want to be fighting anymore, my man. Life's too short. You know, my mother-in-law's not doing well. She's not going to live too much longer. My father-in-law just passed away. Ultra knows. I sent him the pictures since he was a Marine. You know, it's a sad time, but that's why I'm not going to hate this season, people. Because I'm not trying to be morbid, but let's enjoy the season. Philly, go win it. Eagles, listen, it's a friendly rivalry, but with all due respect, I don't want to see Cleveland win it again. I would like to see Detroit, but if it's not Detroit, go get it, Philly.
That's a team I would like. I would like to see Detroit, actually.
Yeah, I want them because they haven't won it, but go get it, Philly. And I'm not
Yeah,
rooting for
take it away
Philly,
from them.
but
Spoil
go
it.
get
Yeah.
it. Go get
Exactly.
it. This is your time. Don't worry about next year. But
Because last year we took away their fake call, so this year you got to take away the Super Bowl hopes. So boom, boom, boom. NFC East keep screwing them over. Next year it'll be Washington screwing them somehow.
Ronnie Young,
What's
Detroit
up?
Lions.
And then
are
what's
going
up
to
with
be
the
Super
Giants?
Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
DeVito?
As soon as Kelsey retires, I think we'll all be happy because
Bruce
we won't have
Banner,
to
that's a
deal with
good point.
Taylor Swift and another Super Bowl from the Chiefs.
Yeah, Drew,
so
he's-
I
No,
think
she'll
bust
probably
me up,
buy a
man.
team then. You don't want that, man. She'll buy a team and it's gonna be
Let's
over.
put it this way, Drew.
brought in like $240 million last year. The Chiefs did from that bull crap.
My brother was like me, but on steroids. So if he was alive today, we would be, probably doing this together, and it would be hysterical because he was larger than life. But he would beat the shit out of me. My mother would be crying, "Let him go, let him go."
Hey, Drew, I'd
it
take
is what it
Puka
is.
any day and again on Sunday.
What's up, Chris May? How are you, brother?
What are you talking
fumble.
about? You want to bet?
Fumble.
What?
Yes, baby, Cleveland.
Cleveland
Hey,
ball.
if the Browns win this game, that'll help us out in the draft.
Yes, go
Big time.
Brownies. I miss
We
the
can just
old
lose
Texas
away,
Stadium.
man. We'll just lose
Yeah, that's
away.
the
We
thing
get
about
that
it is
higher
when
pick.
we were talking about those picks, like you see a lot of these teams,
Troy
they're
Hagan, what's
playing
up,
against
brother?
each other.
Oh, touchdown!
Touchdown.
Touchdown. What are you talking
sorry,
about?
I was watching the Eagles Super Bowl in 4K.
Oh,
Well, keep
God.
watching because it's gonna get bad.
it gets bad pretty quick. You'll see a
Keep
fumble
watching.
followed by a drive, followed by Heartbreak.
I'm just trolling a little bit.
I know what you're doing. That's why I'm giving it back to you. If you
Man,
go
the
there,
Browns
I gotta
scored a
give it
touchdown
back
on
to
this
you.
drive. It might be hard for the Pittsburgh to get back in this.
Yeah, you just
Man.
gotta wait. Jameis Winston might give you 3 interceptions right after that. So you gotta.
Yeah, that's true too.
Both teams go as Jameis goes.
Jameis is great for fantasy.
Well,
Famous
Jameis is
Jameis.
hot though, man. Jameis will get hot and be
Jameis
like
is
the
doing
best
pretty
guy in the
good.
league, and then you drop ad
He
for
will.
him, and then he shits to bed for the next month. So, but anyway, yeah. So we're just. I'm sorry about the connection, everybody. I can see the subscriber, the views going and coming. I reset
No,
the
he
router,
isn't. Oh yeah.
but it's bad weather here, so it is what it is.
It's Jersey.
It's Jersey. Yeah, it was horrible out today.
Oh, was it?
Oh yeah.
You didn't have to work today though, right?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did.
It was 41 and rainy all day.
Yeah,
Ours
we have
is
flurries here too.
Travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bomb
her?
cyclone out here on the West Coast. It's crazy.
Mm.
It's just rain, wind. It's
Earth
just
down
woken
Browns.
up.
So, but yeah, Nick Foles to Ertz TD. Yeah, man. Niners all day. Lions are just better. Niners all damn day. So, what do you think? I think I asked you this the other day. What do you think about the whole Steve Young being the new GM potentially? I'm curious. YouTube Jay Capella. Yeah, game time. Every time I try to watch a stream, it lags. I don't know, man. Is it bad tonight, guys?
For me.
Don't look at the Zoom call. You got to look at the actual stream. Right
Don't
now,
cross the
Fine to
streams.
me.
You never cross streams.
yeah. Normally it's half decent. Tonight's not
I
so
go-
much.
Ghostbuster reference.
Yeah,
Nobody
I know what it was.
I hope at least one.
Yeah, I knew exactly what you meant.
You need to have the internet provider come out there and install fiber at your house game time.
There's no fiber in my neighborhood. I live in a depressed
Well, that's why
area.
you need to slip them the money so he can install it. That's what Loyal's talking about.
They will not install it in my neighborhood. Anybody. It's not available. We've already checked. My wife has a business from.
It's because you're a Cowboy fan. That's why.
Yeah, it's because I live in an area where they don't install fiber. If from what I was
Because you're
told,
Philly area. That's why.
no, it's just I live out in the middle of nowhere and they're not putting fiber here. That's why. 49ers fan base wants to run Kyle Shanahan out of town also. So that's what I wonder.
Bring him to Dallas. I'll take
Bring
both
him, yeah,
of them.
we'll take him.
We'll take him.
If you
Take
can't beat
and
him,
Lynch.
have
It'll
him
be a
join you.
package deal.
Yeah, but he can't get
And we'll
to
give
it.
you Stephen Jones in return.
He
You know
can't
what I'm
win a
saying?
Super Bowl either, though. Are you okay?
Yeah,
with
well,
that?
you know what? If two negatives make a positive, then we can't win one. He can't win one.
We're gonna take
We
the
gonna win one together.
49ers.
Hey, we'll
Direct.
take both of them, and I'll bet you we could win a Super Bowl with them.
Are
I'm
just
telling
not
you,
my
man.
thing.
We'll give you a
Nothing
first round
against her.
pick for him.
Game time. Do you think the 49ers are going to be in the playoffs?
No.
Ronnie Young.
No.
I think they lose this week, Ronnie. So probably not.
I mean, even if
Curtis,
they
I
do,
think we
I
only
mean,
have 2 in the Hall of Fame right now.
look at the people that are up there trying to grab those wild cards. They're up there. It's going to take a bit and for them to fall too.
Yeah, that will AFC West and NFC West is weak this year.
The North, look at the North. It's pretty strong. You probably have
Mhm.
3 teams out of that division.
Yeah.
And then the other team will probably be out of our division. Either the Washington or the Eagles will be the other wild card. So
I see one coming out of the NFC
So
South.
the Niners play in Green Bay this week. I think that's a loss. So now you're
It's gonna be
looking at
tough
what,
one.
5 and 6? I don't know. What's their? Let me look at their standings. NFL.
they got 5 wins.
I think they're 5 and 5 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my internet's bad, people. Sorry. I'm just spinning here trying to surf the web. So sucks. Yeah, right now.
Sorry, Curtis. We have 3 plus a coach.
Yeah, Oscar says they're 5 and 6.
Oh, they're 5 and 6 right now. 5 and 5 right now. I'm
Maybe
looking
5 and
at
5. That would make them 5 and 6. That's probably what he's saying.
it. Yeah, they'll
Man,
be
these
5
fools
and
are
6.
crazy out there with t-shirts off.
Now, Yeah, truth be told, Seattle's a 5-5. The Rams are 5-5, and Arizona is 6-4.
Yeah,
So,
Ultra, that's understandable, but that's also with the other teams. I mean, were Vikings that good at that time when they were 3-5? Were were all these other teams actually doing well? So it's definitely been a little different this year.
yeah, it seems like again that Super Bowl hangover is real. There's no rhyme or reason why.
When we talked about this talent of this draft, we were mentioning how deep it was, but let's be real, the people that picked up the top were getting really great talent as well too. So as much as everybody got better, those ones at the top definitely improved a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
So who does everybody want to come coach the Cowboys this year? I want somebody that's brand new, like
I don't think
the offensive coordinator for the Lions or somebody like
Ben
I don't
Johnson
think the
would
Cowboy
be great.
Nation will agree.
we
Curtis,
don't
no,
need
I
no
don't think they'll go to
retread.
20 games.
Loyal and Troy, do you think the NFL will go to 20 games a year, connect 2 or 3 years from now?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
No. I think they're
They'll
going
probably
to add.
they'll probably go to 18. But
Yeah, they're
after
going to go
that,
18
Definitely 18.
and a second bye week. I'm down with that.
And a bigger
Definitely down
roster,
with that.
please.
Let's practice more so they
Yes,
don't get
bigger
hurt. all
roster.
year.
yeah,
Exactly.
they need to up the roster from 53 to maybe 58-ish.
Yeah, 60, man, 63. I don't know, something like you.
Yeah, maybe 60.
Adding those extra games, that matters, man. That's like
Yeah, it does. That's going to put a toll on them.
They don't practice in the preseason, and this is the most injuries I've seen in the last
Well,
two.
let's
3
be
years.
real, man. We should just go ahead and add another element by making our practice squads go against each other, and that way, that way we can add a whole kind of like a G League.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Make the starters go against the practice squad and see who's who.
I agree, George. I think that they will take one preseason game away if they go to 18.
Yeah, it'll be worse of a.
Yeah,
It'll be worse of a. What do you call it? It'll be worse of a product
Injuries?
on the field.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
What I want to know is whoever took Christian McCaffrey, if they're still in the fantasy playoff hunt, first pick.
Yeah, right.
They got royally hosed. Game time, I went to my mainline connection, and it comes and goes. It is spinning a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right now it's fine, but it'll go soon. So every once in a while it's like that. It hasn't been really like that lately, but sorry everybody.
It's all good. Still put on a good show. I'm down with it.
Yeah, I know. It's just frustrating, but I'm at the mercy of.
Trouble is, if you get rid of the preseason games, what do you use to put your roster together?
Man, you know what they need to do if they're going to do that? They need to make the camps more like where they mix those camps up a lot more, where they got teams that are helping each other by practicing against each other. If you get more of those in training camp, and I think that might help counter it.
Intra squad, I think is what they call it.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think that even guarantees anything, man. The injuries are going to be, this ACL stuff is just ridiculous. How much this happens now,
Oh, that's gone up in years. I don't think
Man,
they've
it's
ever
like-
had this many in a long time.
10-3 Brownies.
This is crazy game.
They'll go good.
Oh, so they got the field goal.
Yeah.
Hopefully Dallas beats the Foreskins this weekend. I'm rooting for you guys. I need help for the Eagles.
No, we're not rooting for us. We're rooting for us to get a
I'm
better draft
rooting
pick.
for us to lose.
I like they're driving. Don't you ruin this for us, you son of a.
Well, that's
Oh
because
yeah,
they
now
don't
you're gonna
want
catch
that.
the ball, Tober, you son of a.
Well, when do you play the Commandos in Washington? When is that? That's a big game. Because
that's in December, late
yeah, that's
December.
why they want us to win, Phil.
I think it's the
because
last week. Isn't
Here's
it?
the deal.
Second to last
There's
week.
still a lot of let me rattle off while we're here, since we're out of it, and here goes my spinning. So whatever, sucks. Let me look here. I'm trying to surf. I guarantee all my kids upstairs are streaming, so that's not helping.
Yeah, go smack them a little bit, man.
Yeah, well, they don't care.
We play in Washington next week.
Hey, I ain't
Yeah,
scared
Thanksgiving?
of Daniels.
Yes.
We
No. Yeah,
we spooked him.
Sunday.
Yeah,
We
I'm talking about the
spooked Jaden
Eagles.
Is that Sunday?
Daniels.
Oh.
Oh,
He
the
can't
Eagles.
hang.
Yeah, I'm talking about
He
the
ain't
Eagles.
one
The
of them
Eagles'
ones.
schedule is.
The Eagles have the Rams this week.
I know that at the Rams. So let's just
That's a
compare
win.
schedules here. Let me compare schedules, even though my internet's like creeping. It's horrible. At the Rams, at the Ravens.
I'm not scared of the Ravens either.
The
They got beat down.
You don't have to be scared, but you're probably gonna lose it. At the Rams, at the Ravens, home against Panthers, home against Steelers. At the Commanders. At the Commanders is tough. Home against Cowboys, home against Giants. So those are 2 wins. I think you lose at the Commandos, at the Ravens. So I think this week is huge. You have to go and beat the Rams.
We will.
I think the
Really
Rams will
doable.
beat them by 3.
I think the Rams
will
probably
beat 'em
going to
by
win
3.
too, but
I think
Eagles
the
could
Eagles
win.
get it.
So you figure, let's say they lose to the Rams, lose to the Ravens, lose to the Commanders. Let's just hear me out. Let's say you go 3 and 1, and then you win 1, 2, 3. Let's say you go 4 and 3. Okay. So what's your record right now, Bobby?
I don't think the Rams are that good of a defense, man.
They would be 12-5 at the end.
Okay,
if you
so
go by
Eagles
that.
finished with 12, at most 13. Now let's go to the Commandos.
Commandos.
I'm pulling it up and it's taking forever, so bear with me. The
might not
Commandos
make the
schedule. Let me finish my thought before you. Let's see, Washington. Boom. So Eagles are looking at 12, possibly 13. So, okay. The Commanders, they play the Dallas this week at home. That's a win.
That's a win.
Home against the Titans. That's a win.
Could be a win, yeah.
At the Saints.
Okay. Which
Depends upon
Saints
what
team?
Saints,
Yep.
yeah.
Home against the Eagles. Let's just say that they win.
Mhm.
They'll win
Home
the
against
Eagles.
home against the Falcons, not at the Falcons. That's another win. They're already playing the
Maybe,
rookie.
yeah.
And then at Dallas.
Another win.
So that's 5
So
wins.
they go.
So
4 or 5 wins possible.
Yeah, so let's say
So
it's 5. Well, they have
13
12.
and 12-5, so it could come down to the
So then it comes down to
division
tie.
tie.
Either way, they're both making the playoffs. So that's why I said this Ram game is huge for the Birds. If you get this, it all but ensures the division, in my opinion. I'm serious. I know it's early, but it's not that many games left. The Eagles have to.
I agree.
If you want to
I
win this
agree, 'cause we're
division,
gonna
go
I
beat
think
the
you're right on that
Rams.
one.
Anyway,
Rams are in their fight for their lives, so they're
Yeah,
not gonna,
Rams are
they're
looking
not
for
gonna
the
be a
division,
pushover.
so anything can happen, peeps. Anything can happen.
we're gonna sweep Washington anyway, so I ain't even worried about it.
Well, we'll see.
We spooked him.
There should have
You
been
guys
something
didn't-
called there.
You didn't get
Pause.
him by much though.
McLaurin had 1 catch.
Yeah. Like in any good important game, that's how he has a catch.
Yeah.
McLaurin just disappears in big games. This is how he is.
That's
Yes,
he
Hurts
is.
indeed.
got a
That's how he is.
concussion, and they didn't evaluate him till late in the game.
Ooh,
And
sack.
he had sunglasses on, and he was trolling. He was trolling people on an interview, which he never does. He's always humble. So he was messed up in the head.
Miles Garrett's good, man.
Yes, he is. Myles Garrett is that good, people. That's the best defensive player in the NFL, for my money.
Too bad we can't get him.
Well, I'm just saying. Mike,
Well, he wanted to be one, right? At the time, he was just like, "Come up and grab it." I'm like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah,
that
he
ain't
wanted
never
to
gonna
come to Dallas.
Well, the draft people get traded in the draft too. People always forget about that.
Yeah, but I don't think Cleveland's gonna let him go for a. Yeah,
Maybe
They're
we
not
get a
gonna let
high
him go.
pick, and then the Browns try to ask us to trade our first round for him.
If that was the case, I would definitely give it to him.
They need a quarterback.
Like,
if you
here,
can
take
get
it
ahead of
before
them
they even
with Derek.
think back again.
Here, you can have our first rounder and
Yeah.
give us your second rounder and Myles Garrett.
That's right. Because they'll take Shadur over Watson, that's for sure. He's busy getting a massage right now.
Yeah, you know he is. You know he is.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the thing, Mark. The past couple of years, that's actually has happened. So it's interesting to see under a coach Dracula if they fall apart at the end of the season again, because that has been some pattern. Not to say anything was happening, but they didn't see it last year as well too, and it happened. And so again, that doesn't mean anything for this year. But if it's something that maybe the coaching thing has more, that's sometimes you see the pattern there, but we'll see.
Prime time, I
Ronnie?
see it happening again
Oh,
this
yes,
year
easy, way
because
more.
they run Hurts unnecessarily in the first half, and they're going to get him hurt. They have design runs with Hurts when they bring in a running back. It's like, bro, what are you doing? So it's going to happen. I saw the downfall last year. I'm not saying, I'm just saying this. Sirianni got to go. I don't care. I don't care if he's 7, 8, 10, 9, and 0. He got to go. He runs Hurts unnecessarily all the time, and it pisses me the hell off.
Ronnie, I don't think he's a one-year wonder. I think Washington's got their quarterback.
Oh no, he's not a 1-year wonder. But
I mean, Heisman Trophy winning guy, second pick of the draft.
Yeah,
I mean, again,
he's a real good quarterback. I just, again, my opinion is Dak went 10-1 as a rookie. You need to ride the wave, and he's already hitting the wall. So we'll see.
I mean, yeah. What happens in the second year? I mean, what's going on with CJ Stroud? Is it CJ Stroud not doing well?
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Is it CJ Stroud in his sophomore year? Is people got film on him? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, CJ's okay. I mean,
oh no, we know he's
good. It's Bryce
Yeah.
Young that I worry about.
Absolutely, Ultra.
Poor Bryce.
Dracula has led them
He
to
was
the Super
put in the
Bowl as
wrong
well as
situation.
They lost
He
by
was
3
put in the
points.
wrong situation. There's no doubt about it.
Cry, Dracula, cry.
I agree, Ultra, because you see him take some big hits. Even when he was in LSU, and he was taking huge hits in college too.
That's like you guys having Dak, okay, and you
Let my
got
dog
Barkley,
out.
and they're gonna run Dak 9, 10 times a game. Wouldn't that piss you off?
Yeah, I would like Dak to at least run once or twice, but like you saw what happened. He's hurt on the side. You know, he's hurt and stuff. So it's like, can he do that? I don't even know if he can do that now.
Last year he ran all over the place. I was betting all the time on his rushing yards. I don't know what happened this year. They don't want him to run. It's weird. Dak ran a lot last year if you look at his stats. This year, they said, nah, don't run, Dak. Even if it's 4th and 1 and nobody's open, just take the sack or throw an interception. We don't want you to run. We want to protect our investment because we put a lot of money in you, so you can't run at all. I don't get that.
Well,
you make them play.
A lot of the problems with the Cowboys this year with Dak, what you're saying is teams aren't playing back on the Cowboys because they have no speed on offense. So they're playing up at the line of scrimmage. So he can't run.
Well,
yeah, most of the time they've had like 7, 8 people in the box.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, they don't run the ball, so they don't respect the pass. So,
you guys knew this on the offseason when they didn't sign a single free agent besides Kendricks that you were going to be in for a long season. You guys.
Oh
knew
yeah,
it
we knew
all.
that. We knew that.
Yes. The problem is we don't ever sign any big time free agents that we need, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
going to be
rely on your own players. That's not going to work ever.
Yeah, you got to do the mixture of balance. You got to
You
get your
do.
players. Yeah, and I think this
Yeah.
is going to be an interesting year. Did he learn his lesson by how the fans are reacting, by how he's being put in these situations that he needs to go out and actually spend that money now?
I hope he's learned his lesson because I'm tired of seeing the same old stuff out of him. 29 years of not winning is, they can say 12-5 all they want, but the last 3 years, okay, you have been 12-5, but you ain't won shit.
Yeah.
That gets old.
Yeah, and the playoffs are one and done. Exactly.
Yeah. And then you have to hear it from everybody else because, the Cowboys, they're glad Jerry Jones is running the show.
Yeah, I agree with Ultra. And Mike Fisher was saying what was happening this season. I think where it went wrong, Ultra, is all the injuries. They were going to...
Made it worse. Yep.
Like soft rebuild, lose all of our depth in the Dante Fowlers, the Dorrance Armstrongs, the Jonathan Hankins. And
did you see what Dante Fowler's doing this year?
Yeah.
He's got like 9 sacks.
Yeah, exactly. He's not much of a run help, and I don't know what he would do on our team necessarily. You got to remember, they got the big boys up front, so it's a little different. But,
yeah.
Once we lost all of our starters, we didn't have these guys to fall back on. And that's where the problem is. And then once you lose your starting quarterback, whatever people think of Dak in the playoffs, he's a good regular season quarterback, above average. This is what happens. It happens. Again, I'm going to stick to my guns. I know Drew says the offensive line, and I agree. This is 2015 all over. I'm not saying we're winning 13 games. I'm not saying that next year, but 2015, we won 4 games. Followed up, we drafted Zeke. We had a top 5 pick, right? We drafted him number 5 overall, I think. And
I thought we moved up to
number
get him,
4.
Number
It was
4.
number 4.
And
Yes.
then we ended up winning 13 games the next year. We ended up losing in the divisional round. We got the bye, the number 1 seed. Coming off a 4-win season, we had the number 1 seed. Again, I'm not saying that's definitely going to happen, but we're going to be in the mix, in my opinion. And they ended up losing to the Giants, who ended up winning the Super Bowl. So it is what it is.
You just need a running back and a defensive tackle or 2.
And a wide
Stop
receiver.
the run and run the ball. That's the most important things in football. I mean,
Who will be the Cowboys' first pick, offensive or defensive, and who? Well, Ultra can help you out with that. I think it'll either be Ashton Genty on the offense or maybe the wide receiver, a team
Out of Arizona. Yeah.
Or Mason.
Mm-hmm.
One of those 4.
I agree with you.
I wouldn't go running back with Genty in round 1 unless
Neither would I.
Unless we are decimated and.
Yes, I've traded back a couple of times and he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You get rid of your whole running back room, or who do you?
Hopefully.
Keep?
Oh yeah, they're gone.
It'll be Deuce will be the only one left, right?
I think Rico Dowdle will be a backup.
He'll get signed back in, definitely.
Rico.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I hope we do get Genty. I really do.
On CD, and they
That'd
know
be great. Michael
to
Myers.
lock down on the run, so he doesn't have a chance this year.
I would if he ends up slipping and he goes further down. I mean, the Ohio State's running back. I mean that one would be great as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've also got that one out of Oklahoma State too, Ollie Norton.
I mean, they definitely got some good running backs coming out into this class.
Rising Rhino, what's up, brother? How you doing? Sorry,
I
I'm having
imagine
internet
you probably
problems
could
tonight.
get one in the second round
No,
if you
normally
decide not to.
Yeah, normally I'm about offensive linemen, but when you look at where we're at, like unless you're trading back, and then getting offensive linemen, it's just nothing worth it to me in that top 10.
No, there's no
Yeah.
offensive lineman this year.
You're better off getting free agents in the offensive
Yes,
line.
I agree. Right there, Bobby. Right there. That's exactly what they need to be doing. Off season, offensive line should be a big. I mean, unless you're putting Steele into guard position to replace Martin or whatever like that, Steele should be walking post June.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't even be around anymore.
Yeah, still he was good when he was good. Now he's just done.
It's hard to watch, man. I know he's going against some really top talent, but he's also getting paid as a person that's going against top talents, and he's just not performing.
I agree with you, but I also want to say that if the coaches planned game plans to double up on these players, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. I don't understand what our coaching staff is doing.
That's true, Randy, but at the same time, you can only help Guyton and Steele much, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
But when you see them in the backfield every other play, then you've got to do something different.
Especially when you saw Guyton pick it up and start running, and like, oh my god,
yeah, that was terrible.
I was
looking
waiting
at the
for
chat here. Says Oscar says Brian, we lost to the Giants in the playoffs with Dak in 2007. No, that was Romo.
That was Romo.
Yeah, that was Romo.
Yeah,
that was Cabo.
Romo.
That was Cabo.
That was
Thanks,
a Cabo
Rising
year,
Lion. I
man. Look at
appreciate
you,
you,
Brian.
man.
Knew exactly off the top of your head.
Yeah, that was Cabo.
It was Jessica Simpson.
Oh yeah, that's skank. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? Who was that skank? Jessica Simpson.
Cam Robinson will be a free agent.
Is it
next
chicken
year.
or
There
is it
he
tuna?
is.
Thomas.
You just get back from the gym, Thomas?
I had talking to a relative on the phone earlier. Had one of them phone calls where Chick won't get off the phone to save my life.
Okay, I was as long as everything's all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
good.
didn't know how that was going to go.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I didn't know if you're gonna bust out in tears or say that you got lucky or both. I didn't know. I got lucky. No, I don't know. But anyway, so what's up, Thomas? You all right, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I heard it's snowing up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's snowing. Oh, it's in Cleveland too.
I'm in Cleveland.
It's like little.
Yeah, Indianapolis. They're saying we're supposed to get flurries here. Sleeper,
got
gunner,
flurries
helm,
here.
tight ends. A day 2 or 3, Clemente. Is everybody ready for some turkey? Mark Hutchton, it was funny you say that. I am ready for my mother's homemade stuffing recipe. With the sausage, with the like you fry up the sausage. You know, we got the celery, the onion, the poultry seasoning, lots of bread, onion. It's about the best, man. It's about.
Yeah.
I miss
Is it
going to
just
my
me
in-laws.
game time?
Yeah, man.
Or is it every year, like that I get older, I miss the cooking from my great grandma, my
Yeah,
grandma,
definitely.
my mom. It gets worse every year. What the hell is going on?
Like some of them recipes, I have to go to my sister's house to get. She still cooks real good. My wife will do like I said, we do the stuffing. My mom's, a lot of the Italian people do it that way. You got to have the
That dude needs to
Italian,
put a shirt on.
a sausage in with the
I
stuffing.
agree.
What
That was
happened?
ugly.
Who needs a shirt?
That's
That
why
dude
Brian
just
became a
showed he,
mailman.
What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, I'm saying that's why Brian became a mailman, so he could walk around all year to eat as much as he can on
Dude, man.
Thanksgiving, man.
I'm gonna smoke a turkey, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, Brian a
Drew,
turkey.
we're not trading Micah. Give up on that.
We might trade him, but I don't want to trade him.
I ain't trading him. Get out of here with that.
Man, they're not going to trade him.
They're not going to trade him. They
That would be
sell me
foolish.
jerseys. He brings too much.
Here's
He's
the
like
If he
deal.
went
he's
to the Eagles, that'd be like Babe Ruth coming over to the Yankees.
he's like Jerry Jones, but on the field. He just talks, has
All right,
his
let
own
me
talk
ask you
show
this.
afterwards.
If you bring in Belichick and Belichick says, "All right, I'm going to trade Micah. I can win without him."
Dude, he would love to coach Mike. I don't know
think
if
he would,
want to
but he
trade
would
him.
also trade his ass.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, he would
yeah.
trade him to somebody that's bad,
Yeah,
not to somebody that's good.
It was, yeah, he would strategically do it right the
Yeah.
year before his drop-off year or something.
Yes.
Yeah, he'd
I think
get,
that's what Micah needs.
Y'all blind. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Don't y'all don't remember, Belichick,
You what?
he coached a person of Michael's.
Lawrence Taylor, yeah.
Lawrence Taylor.
So he's used to this.
Uh-oh, you
That's
opened up
true.
the can of worms. There
Yeah,
we
don't
go.
be going there, Thomas.
Here
Oh,
we go. We ain't no Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor.
You know the
Oh,
guy
fumble.
You
God, that was a
fucking
hit.
Suck. Hold on to the ball. God damn. Drew.
Oh.
Who fumbled?
I don't know,
Brownies.
man. I think he's in the last year's roster. How hard he got hit. I was like,
So
Jesus.
Thomas, you're saying if Micah had a good coach, he'd be a Lawrence
Tillman.
Taylor?
No, you see,
Here we go. I told you. I told you. Bobby picked
you
right
ain't
up
getting
on
it.
it.
here we
You ain't
go.
We're
getting it.
done.
What I'm saying is, what I said.
He started his
Listen,
career with one. He's going to end with another. Oh,
my
yeah.
Yeah,
God.
what you
what I
saying, bro?
Here
said,
we go.
he coached a player.
Oh,
He
God.
coached a player.
Julian, what's up, brother?
Gerard Mayo.
Huh?
No,
Here
I'm
we
messing
go,
with you, man.
CZ. We're in trouble
Oh,
now.
Mayo.
Fucking A,
Please.
man. Thanks, Thomas.
Forget it. Let's
I got to make
move
sure I
on.
throw a curveball at Tom. Thomas, make
Let's
sure he's
move
paying
on.
I'm
attention.
standing on that.
Let's
Here it
move on.
goes. Nice run. Oh,
Who got the
gosh.
ball, bro?
You
So,
knew
yeah,
that
he
was
coached
coming.
a lot of players.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's talk about the game.
So, are you watching the game, Thomas, or are you going through us?
I'm going through y'all.
All right.
They showing it. They're showing Kansas City and Buffalo from Sunday on it.
Right now, it's 10-3 Cleveland, and Cleveland
Did
just
Cleveland
got a
get the ball
turnover,
back?
baby. Bang bang.
Did Cleveland get the ball back? Wow.
You're ahead of me.
See, I
They're
gotta
doing it.
realize something. This is one of them old
No,
nasty.
he was down.
He's down.
He was
Yeah,
down.
he's down.
down. Shit. Anyway,
Y'all gotta
No, I
realize
don't need
something.
Harris fumbling.
This is one of them old AFC North divisional games,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you know, in the AFC North, that division is unpredictable, man.
Yes, it is.
You know, the teams know each
like
other,
the weather.
and you know the teams know each other. And if you're a betting person, it's hard to bet on these type of games because you don't know what's up.
That's right.
Yeah.
I feel a little better when people say, well, the Eagles struggled against the Browns and Dallas kind of did a little bit too, but I see why their defense is still there.
Yeah, the defense is good. It absolutely is.
Yeah, Jim Schwartz, that guy's a great coordinator.
I remember him when he was defense coordinator here in Nashville when he was the DC for the Tennessee Titans.
That was a while back. Wow.
Yeah, he's great. I don't care what team you put him on, he's going to perform. Get these guys to perform.
Yep.
He's on the doo-doo Browns and still keeping them in a primetime game. Man, that snow's coming down. Holy smoke.
My brother's up in Cleveland right now.
Is he?
Huh?
I said, is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going there for work in another week after Thanksgiving.
Nice
Did he
play.
get the first down? I don't think it was close. I think he was short, though. But they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, he got it.
I thought he was short.
He is short. If they mark it where he was down. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
about a yard short almost.
Oh, they
let him go.
remarked it. They remarked it, yeah. And
That's
they
it.
down. Dang.
That's Cleveland's ball.
Wow.
Good
Why are they
job,
not-
Cleveland.
why are
Look
they
at
not
that.
Put
putting
something
it
on, man.
Dude, that is crazy.
Oh my God.
You give it to your bigger back in that situation, not the smaller back. That's the problem.
When you don't have a back, what do you do then?
Well,
We
That
ought
dude
to
needs to
know.
put his shirt on. What the
You
hell?
fake
I agree.
you fake the punt.
I don't want to hear about
Yeah,
your
that was
hometown
beautiful
problems,
too.
bro.
That was terrible. I love Wanye, but that was a terrible call.
Yeah, it was.
What you do when you don't have it back, you double CD and you end the game. That's pretty simple, and that's what's going on this year.
We don't have any other threats.
You know, we just have 3 and
Even
4
Ferguson,
receivers.
even
That's it.
Pretty
Ferguson has
sad.
been off
I
this year.
actually feel bad for you guys this year, you know. I'm not like trying to dig in and you guys suck, and I'm humble. I'm a humble Eagles fan. I'm happy with my Super Bowl. I'll die with it. I'm not gonna sit here and dig in and troll and
Oh, trust me. We know.
talk
We got
all
5 of
kinds
them.
of bullshit. I feel bad. There's 40-year-old Dallas fans that haven't seen a Super Bowl. You know, I was talking about game time with this earlier. You know. It feels hella good when you win, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I can say I seen 4 of them. So
Seen 3.
I got to see 3.
I saw Super Bowl 12 and I saw the 3 in the 90s. So
I saw all of them.
So you're good to go. You don't need any more of that.
No, well, it's been 30 years. That's a long time ago. Some of you
Yeah,
guys
we're building
haven't
him up to go for a 5 run.
Yeah, we need the number 6.
Give the Eagles one
I
more.
mean, how are we gonna let the Patriots win Super Bowls, more Super Bowls than us,
Oh,
in a shorter period of time? That's crazy.
yeah.
I think everybody was trying to stop him.
Aaron, they won 6 in a 20-year time span.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
I will say I was glad to see the Giants knock them off in the Super Bowl, even though I'm not a Giant. I can't stand the Giants either. So
What I'm pissed off about is Andy Reid winning all these Super Bowls and he couldn't get it done in Philly. That's some bitch.
Yeah, it's really snowing
You
there
gotta wait
now.
for the right. You gotta wait for the right coaching quarterback combo. You know.
Well, McNabb, he couldn't get it done. He turned it over way too many times in the Super Bowl.
I mean, if you think about all the great coaches, you usually think about at least a quarterback or 2. You know.
mm-hmm.
Well, we only had one wide receiver for 1 year, T.O., and we got to the Super Bowl.
Well, again, remember, like T.O. got hurt, and then he came back at the Super Bowl. So you guys got to the Super Bowl without him.
Yeah.
And then
Wasn't easy.
of course you lost it with him, but but he still had like 120, 120, 130, 40 yards. I don't even remember. I know he balled in that Super Bowl.
Prime time, where you at? Like you're in a hotel room or somewhere.
Yeah, I'm up in Tallahassee. My little brother gets married this weekend, so we had like a whole rehearsals, all that stuff. So.
Oh, gotcha.
So you getting ready for the bachelor party?
No, that was like months ago. That way it was like separate, just in case people got arrested or something. We could still bail it or deported or something, you know. Just like get your ass back. You got 2 months to get your ass back here. Like,
That's a smart idea. How's everybody out there in YouTube land? Give a thumbs up for Game Time Brian.
Sorry, I was looking at something. Is
Hope
that a
you're
touch?
enjoying the game.
Yeah, thanks, man. Be looking at 10-3. Cleveland's hanging, but the snow is picking up. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Man, look at that.
I love it.
Sub up to
it.
Game Time, sub up to Prime Time, sub up to the Super Friends.
Yeah, right.
All good stuff.
Poor bastard just signed his death sentence. What happened? He's prime time is at the Hawk.
Oh, he's talking about the wedding.
Oh yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
Prime time is at the Hawk Tour.
Hey, make sure he signs a prenup with she won't become a man and he won't become a woman, bro. That's what I did.
Yeah, I got married last year. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, yeah, I don't care. You are who you are. You know what I mean? I'm just playing, being stupid.
What are you saying, Prime? He's just like,
I got married 32 years ago and then still married.
Darren, I'm the only divorced person on here.
No, you're not. I'm divorced too.
At least I'm not alone.
No.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with becoming a man or woman. I'm just saying after 30 years, don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I hear what you're saying. Definitely hear what you're saying.
I ain't hate nobody. I love everybody. We all need to work together.
That's the way it should be.
oh my God, Drew. Come on, Drew.
What's he saying, man?
Loyal, did your wife go to Catholic school?
It's coming down now.
Yes, it is.
I hate winter. I swear.
Me too.
Why
hate
is this guy still in the game? Where is Najee at? I need him to get some touches.
Damn. Oh my God, it is coming down. Shit.
Look
Wow.
at this guy.
Oh my God. Put a shirt on.
Oh, no, oh boy.
He been to one too many Mark Holmes barbecues.
Oh my God. Okay. He had one too many Jobu wings.
Look like a wrestler with that mask on.
Who you got in this game?
I took Cleveland.
Oh wow.
And I was out on a limb, but I don't really know how it's going to turn out. Oh, that should have been picked. Watch this.
Man,
Make
this snow's
the
so
play.
hard. It looked like watching the TV and show and not in high def. It's just like
This is pretty cool. This is our first snow game of the year, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And they said that they said they expect snow for the Green Bay San Francisco game Sunday too. And I
San
could see
Francisco is gonna get hosed in that game. They're going that Brock Purdy is a bus driver, and it's showing.
you just not knowing that.
No, I've been knowing it for years.
Well, man, when you draft a
I
young
live on the
quarterback,
West Coast, and
that's what
these
you're
guys
hoping.
all talk crap about the Eagles ain't nothing, and Brock Purdy's this and that, and
dude, that's what
they're
49ers
never
fans
beating
do.
us again. Okay, we'll see. We will see. Now you're talking about John Lynch going to Dallas. You're talking about firing your coach. They got all kinds of problems. Talking about CMC retiring. Get out of here. You had your windows and you lost in the last 3-4 Super Bowls.
Oh
How
no.
are they even passing?
Wow, what a play. Damn, what a play. What a play. Here we go. 10-3. Steelers are marching. This is where they blow it. I believe this college team could beat the Cowboys right now. Probably. Probably, Mark. I wouldn't doubt it.
A lot of snow.
You know, I don't even know how people are still even trolling Dallas right now. It ain't even worth it. If season's over, get over it. They're rebuilding for next year.
It's funny because we're fine with it, but people get off on it, man. It is what it is. Again, and I don't mean to be ho-hum, but there's going to be one Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, only 31 teams are not going to win.
So I would imagine Eagle fans, if it's not you, you're not going to be happy. You could look as, wow, we did this. Now it's not about that. So once the season's over, there's going to be one happy team. Now, I would say the only caveat is if a team out of nowhere, like Commandos or, I don't know, the Chargers, or a team that's not expected to do much this year, go on and make it to the Super Bowl and lose, then they might be happy because it's like, wow. But even then, Dan Quinn, you think Dan Quinn's going to get happy if he finally makes it back to the Super Bowl and loses again? He's got to be like, hell no, I need to win it. So, again, that's what it's ultimately about. Eagles are still in the race. Washington's still in the race. We're out. So, but in a few short months, there's going to be 30 other teams in our same boat. The only difference is we're going to have a top 10 pick. That's where it's exciting. So,
hopefully we have a top 5 pick.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just being,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And they could do it. All they got to do is lose.
Hey, but you're right.
All they got to do is lose.
I don't see us beating anybody but the Giants right now. People say Carolina, but Carolina's actually playing pretty decent.
I think DeVito gives the Giants a chance.
Shit, Carolina they've been playing halfway decent.
That's what I'm saying. Carolina's been looking pretty decent.
Yep.
And we play them in Carolina too.
You will not win a Super Bowl. You will not win a Super Bowl.
Depends on if Andy Dalton plays or not.
I'm just
it could
telling
also
you
be
how
a bad
I feel,
weather
man.
game. It could be a bad weather game.
This TV's hurting
These
my
are
eyes
not
right
the
now.
droids you're looking for. Sorry.
My mind's playing tricks on me.
Field goal attempt from 41 yards in a driving snowstorm.
Get out of here. You're not going to make this field goal.
Yeah, how much would I bet he drills that shit?
Damn, look at all that snow.
No way. You got to go for it. The wind was crazy from the opening kickoff.
But he missed
ain't
it.
no powerhouse, dude. You know that, Twiz. That's
Wait, he
trolling.
missed the field goal.
No, they didn't kick it. I think they're changing their mind. It's 4th and 1. I think they pulled the kicker off the field.
He's like, I really can't see it.
Yeah, hit the one in the middle. I'm seeing
Like,
three
there's
of
the
them
yellow
out there.
poles, man.
I'm seeing
I'd hate to
three
have
of
to
them
drive
out
home
there.
from that shit.
Hit the
Man,
one in the middle. Right,
that'd be rough driving home. Shit.
It said heavy snow
Wilson's
coming
like,
off.
I can
that
barely-
area.
I will beast after shave.
Oh boy, here we go.
It makes me smell
Man, the snow is coming down nicely.
real mainly.
It said heavy snow coming off Lake Erie, man.
I didn't cut the show. You guys can't see the show? It says excellent on my end.
Ooh.
Here you go. 4th and 1. They're gonna. Oh, he drops back to throw. What is he? A nut
Oh, he
ball?
goes scrambling.
He's scrambling. Miles Garrett just collapsed him. What a pass caught.
Nice.
Wow. Miles Garrett. Nice play.
sideline connection. Yeah. Yeah. Now he's on the sideline.
That's a hell of a pass. I don't know how I even seen it. I thought they would run for sure.
Ooh.
He knocked the heck out of him.
Yeah, he knocked the snot out of him. If I'm what's his name? I'm working. I'm getting the old arm ready. If I'm Fields.
If that was Richardson, he would have tapped out.
Damn, that shit.
Look outside, Loyal. You're right around. You're 2 hours.
I'm about to look at my.
Yeah, exactly. You okay over there?
Oh man.
It's making me cold just
Go
watching
take
the
a
game.
picture. Let me know.
You might need to
Boss.
call out of work tomorrow.
Loyal's like, I'm getting worried.
You got food in the house?
Yeah, right.
MRE ready to go. Come on,
I
keep
feel
running
like a
with us.
Kentucky Fried Idiot.
Uh-oh, get him.
Wow.
Got him.
Got him. Third down.
Man.
Wasn't that an ex-Eagle, Hicks? Drew, wasn't that an ex-Eagle right there?
Yeah, Jordan Hicks.
Is that who it is, Jordan Hicks?
Yeah, I remember Jordan Hicks. Philadelphia.
I think that was
Yeah,
him.
we lost some players
Ma.
after
Vinny.
the Super Bowl.
You like, what's his name? Ma, I need the bread and milk. What's his name? Vic DiBitetto?
Nope, it's not snowing here.
No? How far away are you from
About
Cleveland?
2 hours.
Yeah. Wow. Here we go. Ooh, look
How are
at
they
that.
still
Way too
passing?
much. Fourth down. Sets up a fourth
Hey, we got
and
2 feet of
three.
snow, Ronnie. Woo.
Ma, the
He's in
meatloaf.
Connecticut.
Ma, the snow.
So cool.
And the field's white now. Shit.
And now he's a little bit closer.
It's just a lot easier if you just lay back. Keep resisting me. Pills. Okay. Pills are good. Pills are good.
Wow.
Right down the middle.
It's a Diddy party.
Wow.
You got the all white.
Oh my God. The old white.
That's so
right.
wrong.
I just got that. Getting home to watch real football weather. Great drive home. There you go. Toyota 4x4. I love we live in Lodge.
Damn, Tomlin's beard's white. He looked like Santa Claus. Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man, I hate winter. Shit.
Me too, Loyal. Me too. I hate winter.
Yep. I won't have a white Christmas. I'll be in Arizona for Christmas. Thank
Are
God.
you going to Arizona again?
Yep.
Look at you, man.
Waving the damn code.
Of a while. I gotta find time to get up my my Christmas lights soon.
I already did mine. I'm a step ahead.
Yeah, well, I haven't.
Did
had
it while it
much
was
time.
warm. I was like, fuck this cold.
Yeah, ultras in Puerto Rico live in Lodge. He's sitting on a beach with a rum.
You drinking a
runner.
Corona Ultra?
Yeah, not at this second, but I'm sure he will be or did today. Viva la Puerto Rico! Viva PR. High tide.
Still never been to Puerto Rico. I like to go. Been to Dominican Republic. I loved it.
Just go to a Bad Bunny concert. You'll be good.
Oh
Bad
yeah.
Bunny.
All right, it gets a lot wild in Puerto Rico when they be partying.
It gets cold here, Drew. I got to get my lights up before it gets too cold, man. Look, Loyal already got his shit up. Pause.
My HOA is against it.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if mine is, but I
So
seen
you
other
can't
people
put up
already had
lights
their
or not
stuff
yet?
up, so I was like, fuck it.
Well, you're like, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
No, are you allowed to put up lights, just not now?
Yes, just not now. We have to wait till after, at least until December starts.
Well, it's Florida, so yeah, I don't mind that. But here, shit, it could just get it like a cold front, and you're screwed.
Yeah. My birthday's in November, so I get offended when people just go ahead and skip over it. I'm like, hey, Thanksgiving something too.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year when I went to Arizona, we drove around. What's that movie that Eddie Murphy made that came out recently where they had the lights? You know I'm talking about, the one last year.
Oh, the new Beverly Hills Cop.
Not Beverly Hills Cop. It was a Christmas movie.
Oh.
Oh, I know that one guy would.
Well, we were in a neighborhood. I swear, man. Everybody in the neighborhood, that house, they were all trying to compete. I guess if you lived in that neighborhood, you had to agree to put up lights. They had like lights going across the cable post and everything.
Wow, it's coming
crazy.
down, Loyal.
Yeah, it is.
My own.
I'd suck to driving that shit.
Well, you know what sucks in this? It's going to be a turnover and somebody else.
Oh,
wow. Did he catch it? What
Good
a catch. Bang, bang.
Man.
This is fun, though. Brian, you are getting snow tomorrow in Jersey. Yeah, I don't know how much, but here, let me look at the forecast.
I never heard of this guy before.
Me neither. Oh, look. What are they doing? That's not legal. Oh. They can't be doing that with shovels and shit.
He's one-handing it. He ain't even trying.
Hey, man. That's how you create jobs, man. That's how the economy goes around.
Nice run. All right, let's look at it daily.
I'm cold. I'm just going to one-hand my shovel.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking horrible tomorrow, too. Jesus.
He probably says hello at Walmart somewhere. Yeah,
It's going to be shit. It's going down tonight in low of 35. It's going to be 35 tonight. And then 11 o'clock, it's starting with precipitation. It's going to be 40 at 11. So I'll be on the street in the 30s. Shit.
Damn.
Fuck. And you laughing at me.
Are you catching a cold right now? I heard you catching a cold. Something you said?
I'm fine. But yeah, I might be catching a cold. You're exactly right. Nah, I'll work it. That's crazy. It's crazy because tomorrow it's like the heat of the day, like it's gonna be 39 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but at 11 o'clock at night it's gonna be 39.
Boom. Yeah, as soon as the sun goes down.
No, but it ain't gonna get any colder. It's just gonna be cold. So,
Victor, man, I do not miss that about Oregon. Man. I do not miss that.
And it's Saturday 53, and then it goes back up 56, 61, 60, 51, 46.
with Lizzo style.
Where did you live in Oregon? Prime time.
It was like 2001 through
where he said
2000. Oh, where? LeGrand, and then Easter, and then Eugene.
Oh, okay. So it rains a lot in Eugene, but
yeah, it's horrible, Dustin. I hate it. This is where I hate doing my job on the street. I used to be management, and I didn't mind staying inside, but whatever. I'll be all right.
We're having a bomb cyclone right now. It's awesome.
Victor, Florida is my boomerang home. Like, I was born here. I left. I came back. I went to school somewhere. I came back. Like, it's just my boomerang home.
What year were you an Oregon quarterback?
0406 was backups. You know, they had Dennis Dixon. They had what's his name? Oh man, I'm just like
who was your
offensive?
Who was your coach and your offensive coordinator?
Our coach was Velati.
I remember Coach Velati.
Yeah, Velati was our coach and stuff. This is right before Chip Kelly and stuff.
Yeah,
you played with AJ Feely.
So I basically got to do a lot of scout team stuff.
That's cool, man.
Bust out those long
went to
johns.
the Ohio State game this year, prime time. That was insane.
We might have a rematch, Prime.
Yeah.
In the Big Ten championship.
Oh, you're going down.
The Indiana, you think?
Yeah,
that was a good game.
I don't think they've been doing as well recently, especially with against Wisconsin there.
Well, there's always that trap game. You know, you can't just throw one game and say, "Oh, okay, well we suck now." You know, he's a left-handed quarterback, which is rare. You know, but they got a great running game. Their defense is okay. you know, they got to get the receivers to stop committing penalties. That's one of the problems. But we got the number 1 seed. I mean, I can't complain right now.
But
That's funny.
Jeremiah Smith not got that penalty, we'd have got that field goal. That's what killed us, that penalty.
I didn't take it as serious. Yeah.
Well,
I got
always beats everybody and our ass. So I'm glad to see we're on top finally this year. You know.
I got Ohio State beating Indiana Saturday.
Yeah, I think we'll win too. It's going to be a gritty game. You know, Indiana hasn't really been. I mean, they're having a good year, but I don't think they've really been tested yet. I mean,
I don't see why Oregon hasn't played Penn State or Indiana. They're in the Big Ten.
well, they're
now.
on the West Coast. There's two sides of the Big Ten, and they're on the
I know,
other side.
but they got to extend the season in college. I think it's too short.
Yeah.
It's like 10 games. It's like, come on, extend the season a little bit. Let's get some more better games going on. I think college football will boost up a little bit. That's my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like to see Oregon play Indiana and Penn State. You know, like
Longhorns will win it all. Shout out Mark Hutchinson.
Okay.
The Ewers. Now, I mean, I think Oregon might go wire to wire, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if
But-
they can bounce back with their offense. If their offense doesn't start putting up again, I think they'll be out very quickly. But this is the first time I really feel like they have a really good team. The linebackers, I really love their linebackers, man. They get to the ball really, really quickly. The defensive edges get a lot of pressure. So I'm interested to see what they can do. It's just, again, they go as far as that quarterback will pull them, you know.
Well, their coach is dangerous too. He goes for it all the
He might
time.
he might be he might be an NFL quarterback coach next year, you know.
He'd be good for
I need
Dallas.
Boise State to
He
lose
don't
one
care.
more.
Wow. Come on, get in the end zone.
You don't know where the end zone was. I think he just thought he scored.
That's what Dallas needs, a coach like that is undiscovered, but he's great. They don't
Philly
need
D,
all
you-
these old
Philly D,
time
you talking about the
guys
game
that
with
can't
Shady
win
in the snow?
anymore.
We need a defensive guy.
Shady.
No, I hate defensive coaches.
Look out for I would run the ball here. I would think. There you go. There it is.
Ooh, ooh,
Look
ooh.
at that. TJ Watt getting worked. Oh no.
How many
Okay.
defensive coaches has won Super Bowls in the last 20 years?
Well,
They're-
Belichick won, I think 6 or 7.
Mark, I would love to see one at least.
So,
No.
what's that?
No, you saying, have you ever seen a duck sink? That's awesome. That's
Besides
awesome.
Belichick,
Love that.
I'm
Besides
saying, they got
Belichick.
Brady
Okay.
and
Oh,
The
okay.
problem when you play the
Andy
Oregon, did you
Reid.
guys have the different
No,
uniforms
he's
every
a
week?
defensive
Andy
coach.
Reid's
so.
an offensive lineman.
Never wore the same thing ever,
Yeah.
ever. And it's just crazy. Even when I see them play, it's just the combinations of stuff is just fun. It's crazy to see. You know?
Oregon's the best with that. Ever since Phil Knight became the main sponsor of the team, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even
like-
know how they do with jersey sales because people don't know what jersey to buy. He's like different one
Well,
every week.
Think about it. They buy them all.
Yeah.
Well, just different combinations. The guys there, I had some guys there. They were on the O line that he was with me in Eastern Oregon. Then moved over, and he still goes over there and roots for him and stuff like that. You know, so it's it's just really cool because I think that area, if you've ever been, even with Seattle, if you've been to the 12th man, there's a thing there. That whole region, they really follow their football bases a lot, and they're, even if they're not doing well, they're there rooting for them. So I mean, I think that's really cool about that. Even
Thing
in
I love
Washington, I hate
about-
Washington teams, but man, they really root for their teams.
Thing I love about Oregon, Phil, is we don't have an NFL team, so we all group up for Oregon and Oregon State, and it's so much better environment. You know how it is.
The Civil
That's
War,
how it is
yep.
here in Columbus. We don't have only thing we got is the Buckeyes. I mean, got the Bengals in Cincinnati, the Browns in Cleveland. You got the Buckeyes in Columbus. This is Buckeye country all the way here. I mean, you got
it's
hockey,
so hard.
but
It's so
hockey
hard to
and
win
soccer,
in Oregon
but-
Stadium. Is so loud because, like the last 3 years, they won like 30 games in a row. It's crazy there.
Well, even when I was there, like I would see like we would be
Third
on
and goal.
campus and they would have the tryouts for like the Olympics at the track. And you're like, whoa, I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy.
How do you drop
Drop
that
it.
in
How do you drop
Joku?
that? Yeah.
Catch the effing football.
Dude, he drops a lot of
Wow.
passes.
I have my fantasy. Catch it, Dick. Sorry.
No, it's true though. He drops a lot of passes.
God damn,
Sorry,
catch
that was
Gabe.
horrible.
Gotta catch the damn football.
And that might
He
have just
drops
costed them the
footballs, I
game right
drop him
there.
for fantasy football.
Might have.
Had they
might-
got the touchdown, they probably could have walked away with this.
What?
Oh, they're gonna go for it. Look at
Me
this.
They're going for it. That's even dumber. I mean,
Everybody forget
Well, they
about
don't.
that.
They
going
don't get
for
it.
it. They're
Then
going for
Pittsburgh's
it.
on the 2-yard line.
Oh, they're screaming pass. Uh-oh.
Like, my bad, my bad.
Oh, run it.
Got
Oh,
him!
touchdown.
Bang bang! Oh, sorry.
Wow.
I'm all worked up. Jameis, I'm happy for him, even though
I was
my
saying, I
guy
was-
dropped it.
If the other guy isn't going to do it, you do it yourself.
Bang,
Cleveland's
bang.
2 more games. Cleveland's going to win 2 more games and push us back up.
that's
I
what
was
I'm saying. That's why I
I
want
was
them to
expecting a
win.
little Cap Rooney,
I'm rooting for all the
spin.
shitty teams to
Great
win,
play.
except for
Me
us.
too.
Big cap a lot.
Me
Because
too.
the more the shitty teams win and the more we lose, we're moving right up.
Exactly.
That's it.
Right, this is good
Exactly.
for you.
Right
guys.
up that Steeler keister. Bang, bang. All you Steeler fans out there. I don't forget the 70s. I don't forget. Take that. Hey, TJ, eat that.
They're going for 2.
Damn, look at Jameis. Can't even see.
Yeah. He's like, let's go for 2. I'm
Uh,
feeling good.
I
Let's
see
run it
3 of them
again.
out
Same
there.
play. Same play.
yeah, throw it to the guy
Oh,
who
did he
drops
catch it?
Oh,
He got it
He
that
caught
time.
that
Probably
one.
caught it.
Oh, yeah.
caught that
Oh, yeah.
one.
He catches the hard one.
Yeah. He wasn't challenged enough.
Fucking
You still
18 to
get points
6.
for that. You still get
Go
points.
Oh,
Cleveland.
we got the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he got it. 18 to 6. Brownies.
Yeah, Oscar, you are
Good
very
game.
correct, man. He's very weird, dude.
He almost
to
dropped
hear talk.
Almost dropped it. All right, we're moving along here. Moving right along.
Cut the hard one there.
I need to break this ball in. It's too slick.
So how much you got out before you have to do a drawing?
Oh, I don't
Game
know. I hadn't
time.
thought about it.
Real quick, game time. Did you have some kind of voodoo doll you were going to break out or something?
I'm not going to break out. I don't like voodoo. This thing here is an actual voodoo doll that I dressed up. This is the real deal. There ain't no way in hell I'm activating something that looks like that. I gotta live in this effing
That
house.
shit looks scary, man.
Look, this is a real deal. I got
Oh
the,
my god.
I wouldn't even have that in my home.
Oh,
I
hell
got the
no.
No way.
paperwork. I got the paperwork.
And he got a little
for
hat
it.
for him. What
But
the hell?
that's my Dallas hat. I'm trying to make him happy, voodoo guy. He may have to go soon if it keeps.
Might have
Now-
to put a little cigarette in his.
Now that
cigar?
and then Chuck sent me that, and then Chuck overnighted me another one for like $80. What? Not counting the price of the doll. Watch this.
Oh boy.
Dang, you guys are desperate. Getting voodoo involved? What the hell? I want to see that shit activated. Let's go. Send it to me. If you don't, I'll activate it for you.
Oh man.
You'll be at the end of the season.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, this is another one. This is they're all like good luck. This is supposed to be his wife, but
Why would you buy that stuff, man? That's creepy.
Tell me
It
about
was
it.
given to him.
I didn't buy it. It's a gift from Chuck, the Dallas Cowboy fan. This thing, on the back, it says handmade voodoo doll.
He's a closet Philadelphia Eagle fan, is
Wrapped
what he is.
protection. Doll created for personal protection. It actually protects people.
Is that shit from New Orleans? You need to get rid of it.
It protects you against negative spirits, enemies, bad decisions, and
I need one of those.
all.
Yeah, you gotta put the. Mark said you gotta put the.
curses.
You gotta
I'll
put it on a
take it.
T-shirt.
Send her here. I'll
He's
take it.
sabotaging you.
It doesn't have batteries. Loyal. Calm it down.
It doesn't have batteries.
No, I ain't doing that. Talk about that.
How much will it protect you? Like it's like, whoa, wait now.
What are they supposed to do if you activate it? How do you activate it?
Well, you know.
You get you a Ouija board, you bring it in the
No
house.
Ouija's. No, I don't do that either.
Protects you from all the
No,
shit
I'm
talking.
just kidding.
Randy, that Ouija board is scary shit.
No, I don't play with Ouija boards.
That's the
I'm
real deal
older.
too, Randy. I remember dealing
Yeah.
with that when I was a kid.
It is
that
the real
baby.
deal.
We had that baby humming.
Yeah, that
Twiz,
baby
off
humming.
with the Mystic's head. You don't play with black men.
No, you
the
don't play
Mystic
with Ouija
has
boards.
not been activated, Twiz. Thank you, brother.
I threw a Ouija board away one time and it came back for real.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that scared the hell out of me.
We don't fuck with Ouija boards down here. They ain't
Yeah,
no
that's the real deal. I watched a movie back in the 80s. I used to be in love with Tawny
Witchboard?
Yeah, Witchboard. Yeah.
Yeah, what's that dude on there? Was named Mount Vader or whatever?
I don't know the guy, but
That dude was scary, man. He had those creepy eyes. The girl had the dream and he cut her
Man,
head
that was a
off.
heck of a block.
Wow.
Man.
But Tawny Katane was in that. The red.
That was
Yeah.
scary. That dude on there scared me.
She was the best.
She died a couple of years ago.
Yeah, she did.
That's a shame. She was hot.
Who the hell? Where is he? Oh shit, he's at the game.
Who is?
Oh, they got Fields in now?
Some guy
Damn.
named Daniel Kennedy just emailed
Yeah,
me. He's at
they
the
just
game.
put him in.
Oh, they put Fields in? Holy,
Mm-hmm.
that's a smart move.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
They said, hey, let's play the same one, but let's run it the other way.
Yeah, I just got a couple pics from Daniel Kennedy. He's at the game. And there's an Eagle fan there. I'm going to put it up on the channel. Is an Eagle fan and looks like a Cleveland fan.
And he ran his own player. Shit.
Oh, okay. That was it, Philly D. That's you? Oh, duh. Okay, that's right.
I'm not scared of
I do
Pittsburgh
know that.
now playing Philly.
Wow.
They're benching Wilson.
Those are awesome picks, man. Oh yeah, that's the Eagles. Duh. That's the link I see behind you. Gotcha.
See, I got
That's
an awesome
you.
camera, but you could never take them to football games, man. I hate that shit. They don't let you take cameras in.
Yeah, they're a little ridiculous if you ask me. I hope you don't bone that doll like a chicken cutlet. I don't know. That doll might have to be buried. I don't use it. He's just a little guy. He's just I got Spider-Man right next to him. That's my guy.
You guys got to get rid of that voodoo. That's what's cursing.
I
you.
have not done nothing yet. Watch it, or I will send him against your squad.
I got my Superman.
Keep it up, and I will do a ritual where I curse the Eagles. You don't want that.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Well, I
man.
wouldn't do it, but you're saying it's his fault. Then you're going to cause like concerns for me and my family here. We live under this roof. Out of respect for
Not
Chuck.
bury that stuff.
Now we're not
Get it
burying it. Then it's going to haunt me. I'm afraid now.
Hey,
18
email it. Hey, send it to me.
I'm gonna
activate
send it to
Chant
Mark.
those incantations against the Eagles.
Yeah, that's scary. Actually, I'm going to send
We'll
it to
chant
Drew.
those enchantments against the Eagles.
I'm
They
going to send
no
it to Eagles Drew. I'm going to mail it to him. I'm gonna say yo, and then he who opens his box is cursed. He's gonna open it
He
and
who
then
look
flip
at
the hell
doll.
out.
He look at the doll. He's cursed. Their team's
Yeah, well, I'm a
cursed.
Christian, Drew. I got crucifixes all around the house. We're good.
Get some sage after you get rid of it. Burn it.
You gotta get that cross away so you can block Dracula.
Yeah.
I want to score some points.
Block who?
There you go.
Block who?
It's pretty bad when you got an
well, my
Eagles
wife
fan
Tina,
making
she
fun
just
of
doesn't know that they really exist. If she really knew about these she knows, like she thinks they're dolls. So I can't say nothing. I'm trying to be nice. I don't even know how to get rid of it. It's like handling a flag. You can't just throw it away. How do you handle it?
Oh, she don't know they're there, Brian.
Well, she knows they're there, but she doesn't really know that they're actual voodoo dolls.
Oh,
oh man, you better not tell her, man. She may kick your ass if you tell
She
her.
don't like that shit, so I don't blame her. I'm getting a little weirded out. They're both looking at me.
What's up with the numbers on the field? I see like a white set of numbers and I see a dark set of numbers.
They're being wimps. It's for TV. We got to show TV where the ball is. No.
So they did that with the shovel?
Who was that back in the day where they came out with a damn
that was New England.
Snow plow to make a spot for the
that
kicker.
was New England. That was New England. Don Shula.
Wow, look at that. Double reverse. Smashed. Not today, baby. A second and goal.
They Pittsburgh about to score.
Well,
I don't know.
Ejacula. I feel sick. Ejacula. No, I feel sick.
I'm not scoring enough points to make a difference.
I want to score some points. But
my team does not score the points they need to make a difference.
I might just mail it to Mark and say good luck,
I don't
brother.
know about that, Troy. They've been firing it up. He is an idiot. I agree with you there.
All right. Let's see here.
The defense and Saquon is carrying us, so I'll take it all the rest of the way.
That's a stupid foul.
Yeah.
Stupid foul.
Sportsmanlike.
Boom.
Touchdown. Nice answer by the Steelers.
Now
That's how you do it. Go right down the field. But they did have the one big play. Steelers getting some breaks. Vinny, definitely. So now it's 18-12 with probably the 2-point conversion to follow. Nah, I would kick the extra point. But it's tough in this weather. You might have to go for 2.
Yeah, you got
It would only put you by 4, so I wouldn't be.
But you know what I mean? But
One way or
they're
another.
going for the extra point.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're a kicker in
That's
this
not a wise
situation,
idea because they could run the thing back.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's 2 points if you run it back.
Yep.
You score.
I didn't even
It's
see.
good.
I guess the ball went through.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
18-13, 5-point lead by the Browns. Will they choke? Will they hold on?
We'll know within the next 7 minutes and 50 whatever seconds left,
That's all that's left in the fourth quarter?
give or take.
Brian, what is going on with Daniel Jones? He was playing safety in practice. They were watching Dallas and how they handled Zeke when Zeke was here playing center. So that's I don't know, Victor. Who was it that said? Oh, I think it was Troy. The Daniel Jones is our backup next year.
Yeah.
It's time
Let's have
for
him come back us up.
It's time for all young players to play.
Yeah, because Daniel Jones, he's really not even on the roster. He's not the number 2
Thanks,
guy.
I love weed.
Huh?
No, I love weed. I was talking. Sorry.
Oh no, you don't. No, Daniel Jones, he's not even the number 2 quarterback.
Who's a bigger
Nope,
bust?
he was demoted to 3.
Who's a bigger bust, Jay Cutler or Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones, I would think.
Daniel Jones. At least At least Jay Cutler made it to a conference championship game.
Yeah, that's true. He did. He's smoking cigarettes, playing the game. He didn't care. That guy, I loved him. He's an old school throwback player, even though he was a scrub. Chicago is just so bad. Daniel
I
Jones.
think he also played for Denver too.
I'm living rent free in the Giants' heads right now. I am. All you Giants fans out there, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All the Eagles fans, thank you and Happy New Year.
All right. Let's see what Cleveland can actually do here. Is James going to fold, or is he going to actually be like he's been through this game and actually putting up pretty good numbers?
I see 5 more losses by Pittsburgh on that record. They're in trouble.
Damn.
So do we jump ahead of Cleveland by virtue of our win if we have the same records?
No, we beat Cleveland.
Beat Cleveland, yeah.
I know, but doesn't that mean we jump ahead of them in the draft spot?
Like
No.
they're in front of us.
No,
They
for
picked
identical
before us.
records.
Yeah,
They picked before us.
yeah, that means that we would have the lower draft pick.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
it
okay.
was
I
a
thought
tie,
maybe
that's
by
why we
virtue
need
of our
them to
win over
win.
that.
If we tie
But
with Cleveland,
actually looks like Cleveland's going to win a couple more games, I believe, after this. They don't look too bad.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe they'll beat the Bengals.
Winston's an animal. He can go crazy.
He
He's
can.
weird.
He can.
Just depends upon the day.
Yeah, it looks like Steelers are
Yeah,
saying
Victor.
no, all of a sudden.
Yeah. They've toughened up.
It's got to be miserable there.
Oh my God! Look at their heads.
I want to score some points.
I love that, by the way.
Yes, Victor, definitely. It is. I finally got some Whataburger.
Oh, you did get it?
Yeah.
Damn, those people are
Humble.
covered in snow.
No.
Fumble.
Here we go. They're gonna
There
choke,
it
like
is.
I told you. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I was wondering
Fucking Pittsburgh recovered.
who coughed it up.
As soon as I was talking shit.
Winston dropped
That's
it.
why you're a scrub, bro. Finish the game.
That's what I say. Will it be that part? Which one will it be?
Fucking bullshit.
Olay. That Olay blocking.
Got to hold on to
was.
the football, though.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't know it was there. Easier said than done.
Well, it seems like he did I don't know. He seemed
Yeah.
almost like he seemed to stumble before it.
Now we need a Cleveland to make a play, their defense.
Who was that? That called
51, whoever 51 is, Herbig, Nate Herbig, Nick Herbig. Russell Wilson is back in, so that should be spelled doom and gloom. Yeah,
That's one way you can throw it down the field, honestly. Oh, how
he was
that?
wide open?
He's like, I thought I couldn't tell.
He threw it over
jersey.
the wrong shoulder.
Who was that gave up the sack and then fumbled the ball? Was that Guyton last week on the same play?
I think so.
If that was a Whataburger,
Yeah,
he
that was
wouldn't-
Guyton.
If that was a Whataburger, he wouldn't have fumbled that. Hey, Phil, did you get that when you were down there the next day, even though you missed out?
No, man, I didn't get anything when I was over there, but I did get it while I was here in Tallahassee, so that was good. I actually liked it. It was good.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, our big thing on the West Coast is In-N-Out Burger, and I'm not.
What's up? I
thrilled.
love weed.
Yeah, I haven't had that yet.
I haven't
I'm
had
not-
it either.
It's not that.
They're
good.
not that good.
Oh no.
No.
You like Whataburger better, Randy?
Yes.
I heard they have great onion rings. I wasn't paying attention. I got their fries weren't good.
It kind of when I
they're-
ate it, it kind
$100
of
huh,
reminded
Mark?
me of
Wow.
kind of reminded me of Five Guys a little bit.
I
Yeah,
like
they have
Five
Five
Guys.
Guys.
I had Whataburger one time. I wasn't impressed.
Ooh, there we go. Touchdown.
The meat's too thin.
Fucking.
Mhm.
That's not good for you guys. What the hell?
If Pittsburgh scored,
Yep.
the game over.
Just like that.
They're only up 2.
Well, Cleveland can go down
Do you
there
really
and score
think
a field goal.
the Browns can actually score?
They'll probably go for
Field
2
goal?
here though.
They probably would.
I
Wow.
can't believe they're passing so much in the snow. That's crazy.
He got fucking crushed. Excuse my language. He got crushed. Oh,
James Winston's like, damn.
wow, Cleveland. Ooh, look at Russ. Russ is bowling.
They have a dual quarterback system.
2-point
going
try.
on.
They're going for 2, which is a smart
apparently.
play.
Yeah, because you don't want to think
Yeah, I
Browns
didn't
get a
know
field
that
goal,
they
they
did,
win.
Victor.
Yeah, apparently I was like, we were driving by it. I was like, hey, look, there's a Whataburger there.
Pick them up. So
And then we were like, well, let's go ahead and put it in the GPS after we had found the location. And then we went to one, and it was a different location. I was like, they got 2 of them in this place.
incomplete. There you go. 6 minutes to go. Plenty of time for the Browns.
Yeah, goal wins it for Cleveland.
I mean,
He's gonna run the ball, man.
I wouldn't be comfortable kicking a field goal. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like they're
How
playing
much
into the
snow's
win.
on the ground now?
Looks like they're kicking into the win too.
Yeah, I like Wendy's too, Mark Hutchinson. If I had to pick, I mean, just keeping it
I
real.
like Jack in the Box.
Jack in the
How
Box
much
is
snow's
all right.
on the ground?
Culver's is
Damn.
good too. Yeah.
Culver's.
Yeah, Culver's is good.
You like the sandwiches?
Mhm.
They're sandwiches.
Okay, so if you have to pick your fries, where are they from? Where would you pick your favorite fries?
Me, I like Rally's
Red
fries.
Red Robin.
I love Rally's fries.
Red Robin. It's not a. It has to have a drive-in window.
Yeah.
If you had to
I'm-
get a fry, I think McDonald's is probably the best fry.
I'm gonna go with Loyal a little bit because I'm gonna go Checkers, which is Rally's.
Yeah, I haven't had
combo.
that, so
Oh, that's good.
That's
They got some
good,
good fries.
I think McDonald's has
Yeah,
the
Mickey
best fries.
D's
Or
puts
Five
just
Guys.
enough salt on it.
I agree with Twiz, but again, if we're talking strictly drive-through, where does Five Guys even have a drive-through? I don't know that they
I
do.
like Popeyes. Popeyes has some good fries.
Popeyes.
Plus, you said the word John, which I haven't heard in a while. So I
Cooper DeJohn.
I love the word John.
Cooper DeJohn gonna shut down.
We had a
Cooper
local
Cup.
Greek restaurant that did some fries. Oh my gosh.
Well, we
they-
got some good news here, people.
What's that?
Darren Woodson has made it to the semifinals of the Hall of Fame.
Yay!
Yep, I saw that yesterday in the Bleacher Report.
Yep. Let me close my door. I forgot I left it open.
I've had those. Those
Yeah,
not bad.
He was great.
KFC
I
fries
think-
are not bad either.
I think him and Eric Allen should both be in there pretty soon.
Yeah, they won't though. That's the thing. We had this Greek restaurant that did their fries just nicely with, I mean, had just a hint of vinegar cooked into them with the shish kebabs they would cook. They were to die for. They closed the family business though. I wish I
Yeah,
could get them
love-
again.
I love Greek food. I like
Greek
Greek
Town.
meat. I like the Greek meat mixed in with fries, cheese, and all that.
Yes.
We went to a place in Detroit and the Golden Fleece. He didn't like it.
Good.
I'm like, dude, it was good.
It was delicious,
I
man.
thought it was pretty good. I mean, we were a little bit cold and a little bit this and a little bit that, but it was a good time, man. I had fun, you know. Mark didn't care for it.
Oh, what the hell?
I can't find a good Greek food restaurant out here in Utah.
Yeah, I watched a lot of your streams from the draft. It looks like you guys froze your ass off there.
I know I did.
Wendy's burgers are good. They're a little thick. They're juicy, but they're square.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Wendy's.
No?
You know, Wendy's, Dave Thomas, he's founder. He's from here in Columbus. That's where the first store was opened at, was here.
I don't eat there a lot. I think
I bet you guys say it's like I used to walk by his house. He used to yell racist stuff. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I think Wendy's has the best nuggets. I will say that. They got the best nuggets. Nuggies, chicken nuggies. Nuggies.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful on eating Wendy's hamburgers because them hamburgers can easily go through you.
Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that, man.
What happened here? Why is he on the sideline?
Want to lose some
No,
weight?
you are right. You are right.
Why is he on the sideline?
Who's that?
Jameis.
Because they want to win.
They sat him?
Wow.
What are you doing? The final drive?
Who is that?
They
Who's that
don't
guy?
wanna win. They don't want to win.
Wow.
Are you
Wow.
sure he's down?
Maybe they want a running option. I don't know.
Maybe. Is Mark
They wanna
Holmes
hide
really
Yeah, see?
picky with his food?
He was
Not-
just running option.
Obviously not that picky, Victor.
He was
That's
their
probably
Trey
what they're
Lance,
doing.
man. He was their Trey Lance.
Oh, he's back in.
You are terrible. You don't get me in trouble, man.
So do
She's
you
right
want
here.
me to send you a stripper up to your room? He's got one. Oh, no. Pause. Hold
Another
your ears,
one.
Mary.
Yeah, we won't go any further with that one.
I'm sure she brought some outfits for him. You know. Let's see.
What I want to know is a happy ending really cheating?
He's going to do the dancing, fellas. Cleveland is tanking for Sanders. Yeah. They might be, Clemente.
They can take him.
I just, God. He won't go there. How's that?
He won't go there. He'll refuse to go. No.
Well, Dion already said he's going to step in any cold weather city.
I thought that was with Hunter. I thought that was with Travis Hunter. I didn't think that was with.
No, that was for the quarterback.
Who's in a blue tent?
I don't know.
Probably to get out of the snow.
It's probably one of the
I
players
don't want.
dropping.
I'm not
a
hurting.
deuce.
I just want to get out of the snow. Can we
Yeah,
do
if I was playing football and I was on the sideline,
Ooh,
I'd
good
play it off
Whoa,
like I'm hurt.
hey!
So I could go sit in the blue
Bang!
tent.
Down to the 39. What a play by
Ooh,
Jameis.
did you get hurt?
Nice.
Jameis got crushed.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at him. Look at him.
They might have put that backup back in. Let's go with
He
another
looks like
option
he's doing
play,
a gritty
coach.
walking back to the huddle.
I don't even know how did it because he threw it like a long time ago.
Oh,
Did he like
damn.
just fall?
Look, it's like he's doing the gritty.
This is why you need.
What
an
happened
outdoor
here? What happened?
stadium, Because
Oh,
it's-
come on.
That's no, it's how he fell, who he fell into.
The coach,
1st and
you know.
10 at their own 30 or at Pittsburgh's
Yeah,
39.
then you get older, that cold, that hurts your bones, man.
Yeah, it does. It hurts.
That's dude. They're flirting with. They're really flirting. You should have ran the ball there. We can't make those plays in nice weather. Yeah, right, right, exactly, Vinny. We can't make those plays in nice weather. Dairy Queen is very good and cheap. Steelers blending in with the snow. Yeah, really. That's not fair. It's like
Yeah, but that's the problem. Yeah,
they needed a spark.
like Boise State or something over there. Yeah.
he can't even see.
Maybe Jameis Winston went in that blue tent, ate some crab legs or something.
Ooh,
Another one. What are you doing, Jameis? Don't throw it to the guy who can't catch.
He needs to get hit again because it knocks him back to the other way.
I don't see why they're not pounding the ball in the snow. It's weird.
Pause.
Ain't got no
Chocolate
time for
Sundays
that.
at Dairy Queen.
Thank you, Game Time.
Yeah, we ain't got no running back for that.
Mark Holmes hammered that foot long. Yeah, I never seen a guy eat a hot dog so fast and then bitch about how bad it was.
He was stress eating.
He took 3 bites, it was gone. They said, "Yeah, I didn't care for it." Well, what the hell would you do if you liked it? Just breathe it in. Interception.
There's an interception.
Dumbass.
Damn, that's it.
That's why they were trying to throw it, because just in case they did, they can get the ball back in time.
That's Winston for you. He throws 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions.
Fucking
yep.
Dumbass.
The game was over.
All they had to do was run the freaking ball. That's a Mike McCarthy play right there.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Run the ball.
Throwing a football when you got, well,
All
when
right.
we had running backs, we don't got any running backs now. But
All right, I see this is gonna be a challenge to get the top picks. Okay, I see how this is gonna be. All right, Cleveland, challenge
so
accepted.
Cleveland's trying to beat us for that top pick.
Exactly. All right, let's see.
Problem is with McCarthy, he holds his play sheet up the whole game, so everybody knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and we're seeing on that big ass jumbotron.
Dallas is like, hold my beer.
Yeah. I seen it last week. It said red zone plays right on the top. And he didn't even care. The third quarter, he switched the page. I'm like, are you kidding me? I seen some guy on YouTube literally pause it and was reading
I
the
hear you,
plays.
Jamie. I'm the
This
same
was
way.
like 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, I want Cleveland to win. Hopefully Pittsburgh just fumbles it. And,
Yeah, there's plenty of time, but knowing them, they'll actually try and do what's right and run the ball, run the clock.
yeah, they will. They will. That's why I hope somebody fumbles it. Yeah.
Brian and Phil, what is Mark Holmes like in person we don't see on the camera? Vic, I want Phil to answer that one.
I like to give him shit, but I don't know, man. Like, he gives advice a lot. He's
advice? Is that what you call it? Advice?
How you call it advice? He's telling you what to do and stuff. I do this. I do no. No, I mean, he gets advice. I mean, there's always. I think he got to the point where before, when I first met him, it was all this. How is he like? He's this. I just think he's really giving. But now that it's kind of been a couple of years, it's kind of like it's grown into a hell of a friendship, I think.
Yeah, but I think me and Mark rub each other the wrong way anymore. So
I think all of us do, really, right?
Yeah, but fucking, I just can't take a Stephen Jones voice anymore. I just can't.
He'll squeeze the chicken the whole game, yell, and stream over your stream. And don't care. It's all about himself.
Well, I love Mark, but he doesn't. He's
there's the parts where I
Yes.
wish he would do our show and not do it at the same time. Yeah.
Well, that's why exactly. Like if I ask him to do something, he feels the need to
I
stream it
get no
himself.
respect.
Oh, I gotta make money. Okay.
Yeah, sure. And then he cries about, I only get $30,000 a year on his stream a couple days ago. He's saying, don't be a YouTuber. You don't get any money.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand.
I was going to start my own YouTube channel, which I can if I want to, because I do a podcast and I make money playing music and I make tons of money betting on the NFL more than my job.
It is, Mark.
And he's like, don't be a streamer. And then he acts on there like, oh my God, Dallas is 2-8 and I'm done with them. And then the next week he's like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere with Dallas. I've been here forever. It's like, come on, bro, make up your mind.
I just remember in the beginning where Brian was telling me, man, you got to keep your head on a swivel with him, man. He'll just pop out and just like all of a sudden, like just start recording and just like, whoa, like, and it threw me off a couple of times too. And so I know in this past trip he called me a couple of times where I was saying some stuff where I was just like, all right, well, that probably shouldn't have been on camera, but
I hear you, man. I definitely hear you.
He's great for trolling. I love to troll him now. Like I started in the beginning. That's how I found Game Time. I started trolling Mark Holmes, and then Game Time was cool. So I'm like, all right, cool. I love smaller streamers. I'm gonna jump on with Game Time, even though I'm an Eagles fan. He's cool.
I have a
And
lot
I'm
of Eagle
gonna
people
try
in
to-
here.
I'm gonna try to coincide with him. You know,
Yeah, I figure
even though
you.
everybody probably hates me in the chat, it's all
No,
good.
no. You got you got Twiz in here, you got Philly D, that's 3. You got Drew, that's 4. YouTube J Capalot, that's 5. I'm sure I'm missing.
But
I know
like I said,
CZ
I
is
feel-
1. Bruce Banner's 1. I think I said that, but I mean, I usually have a lot. Problem is, people get all mad when they talk Eagles. Well, beat them. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
See, I don't know what 14 is jumping up and down about. He's the one that pushed off.
Like that story I
Jimbo,
was telling
there you go. Jimbo's in the
beginning
house.
of the show Game Time about having
Thanks, I love
compassion
weed. I appreciate you.
and the power of the NFL making me cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear
feel
you.
for other
I love
fans.
this football game,
You know what I
so
mean?
I love
I'm
the
not just
I love the
hey.
game of football. This is going to be over. We're all going to be looking at the clock, and it doesn't take much for your season to go down the drain. So it sucks, but it's also great because look at this game. This is an
Oh, here
awesome
we go.
Oh,
Here we
hey,
go.
Cleveland
What we say?
got it back. You
Yes.
guys got a chance. You
Well, I
got a
say
got a
that's the
chance.
reason why they were throwing it a lot. Now they're gonna run the ball a little bit.
Well, yeah, you figure you need what, about
But who's
35, 40 yards to be in real good range. Logan Motorsports.
I say you bring the
Mouse.
other guy back in, do some
Exactly.
more option plays.
I try and keep it real. I can't always. People get mad. I can never make everybody happy. But if you want a YouTube channel, just remember you're not gonna make everybody happy. It's impossible. Because if you try, then you're gonna be not real to yourself. At the end of the day, I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm gonna be slant stuff towards Dallas. But after the result's over, I'm gonna keep it 100 and tell you how. Phil's pretty much the same way too. So nice run. There you go. Down to the 38 of Thomas Garrett. Not that you're in here. You're here, but you're not.
Yeah, if you've seen the picks from the beginning of this year, there's been no
I'm here.
illusion of what
there
we
you go.
thought this place was,
I
what
just
was
saw
going to
a
happen
fan.
here.
I wasn't sure where you were at.
There was like 2 games where we're like, all right, I think we're going to be pretty good. And then,
Oh no, I got my
I'm totally wrong about that one. You know,
got my dunk beside the bed.
Got 19-18. Steelers up by 1. 2 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the game. Cleveland's got the ball at the Steelers 39.
are they already in field goal position? Where do they need to
39.
go?
Oh, they ain't field goal range. Then well,
Oh,
Well, I don't
come
understand
on.
why they're
There's your
throwing the
drop.
ball.
There's
A different guy, but yes. Why are they throwing the ball?
Because Mike McCarthy's he's
Run
probably
the
calling
effing
Mike
football.
McCarthy.
Everything he's throwing is high.
yeah, you're
Idiot.
not far. You just outside of field goal range. Run that bad boy. Kill some time.
They just
I
got
know.
done
Stupid.
running for like 8 yards. And then he's wide open. Thomas, literally, he catches it. He might score. He probably won't because he's a big dude. Big tight end. Wide
need
open.
oxygen at the end.
I
But
don't even know what yard line are they on. I can't even see the field so damn
like
white.
39, 39, yeah.
Yeah, they outside of field goal range.
Oh. Fourth down. Horrible pass.
Kidding me.
Dumbass.
This
Fucking
reminds
dumb.
me. They're really trying to win this game too. Oh,
It's tough
That's
to
why
watch.
you wear a shield in the snow so you can see Winston.
Twiz, people, yeah, he gets a bad rap. But if you met him in person, you know. Ultra. That's just the way he is. He loves the Cowboys, and he'll go back and forth with you.
this is where T.J. Watt will probably get a sack. Yeah, exactly. That's why they
Yeah, they're
circled
gonna
him.
smash him. It'll be a forced ball interception.
There
Yeah,
you
this
go.
is it.
Caught it. First down,
Man.
baby. Let's roll.
This is it. No, they got it.
Back.
Let's see if they review it.
No.
What you say, Brian?
Bang bang. NFL Vegas sports books. Yeah, that's right, Weed. You know that. Yeah, you're at home too, Drew. I totally expect you to beat the Steelers.
Now if they're smart, they just run it, try to
No, they're not fucking smart.
Nope.
They're not.
Tell us
They're
what you
not.
really feel, Brian. Tell us what you really
Jameis
feel.
Winston is throwing the ball like he, he's overthrowing everybody, even though that was a completion. Ultra's my guy. We're cut from the same cloth. Yeah.
Throwing
A
again.
sick,
What the hell are they
demented
doing?
cloth, Drew. That's what that is. In the most
That's
loving
mean,
way.
Why are we throwing? That's stupid. You're in field goal range. Just
You in field goal range,
run the
man.
damn clock
You
down
run
and
the
kick the
ball.
freaking field goal.
Second and
Yeah,
10.
you run. And then plus you
second
run the
and two,
ball.
sorry.
Time.
You
Hey,
run the ball
Pittsburgh,
here.
all the remaining timeouts.
They just doing Mike McCarthy things. Shit.
They ran the ball for nothing. So it's 3rd and 2, 2-minute warning.
They wanted to show you. This is the reason why we're not
This
running
is
the
why
ball.
we're not running game time, because you don't know what you're talking about. You sit there in your mama's basement thinking you know the game. We suck. We can't run the ball. So anyway, Steelers gonna blow it. I don't know. If I had to guess,
No.
Cleveland
We
misses a
hope.
field goal. That's what I guess.
We can hope.
You know what's weird about the West Coast to the East Coast game time? There is no basements out here.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, I'm so used to basements from the East Coast, and I come out here, nobody has a basement. It's crazy.
Very understandable, Jamie, but you can't really trust Jameis as well either right now.
That's
How
why
close
I'm
they need to
having
get to
trouble
get the
setting
field
up
goal?
my-
Really?
I'm having trouble setting up my YouTube channel because I can't go in my mama's basement.
Yeah, right. You can do it. Well, you can do anything you want. There's how many million? There's what, 60 million YouTube channels? You can do whatever the hell you want. You just know it takes a while to get to where you want to get
I don't even
monetized.
care about the money. I just want to do it just for fun.
No, I hear you, but money's a part of it, because once the super chat's coming in, you won't get money. Yeah, you got to have so many subscribers, watch hours before you're monetize, and then you got to go through this confusing process. As a matter of fact, the checks went out yesterday, and I'm not getting one because my bank decided to merge with another bank, and I'm still waiting for an email that I could set everything up again. It's just bullshit. So, Big Mike
can
selling
I
the
make
$5
a
million
channel?
home in Dallas. Yeah.
Can I make a channel, and if it makes no money, they will keep it on, or they cancel it?
No. You could do it. I mean, what's his name? Cole's Cowboys has been going for a few years. He doesn't do hardly any content on YouTube, and he's not he's not monetized.
So I'd like to have like a little setup, you know what I mean? Make like a little background, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's one of my goals.
Well, yeah.
I only have time to do it once a week. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, finding time. That's why you and Mark, y'all are dedicated, man. Y'all be doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I
You be
like
doing it on
like
lunch
this.
breaks, and
This
Mark,
is
he does
easy
it
for me.
whenever. He'd be out, he'd be working on
Mark
a job.
doesn't work for anybody, so he can do it. He can set up a camera on his work site.
He'd be building a house and they'll just stop and just
Yeah, I can't do that. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. Oh, they're not. Oh, get rid of the ball, you fucking.
Why are you not running?
4th and 2. They
oh, the
blitzed
wind's
his
not in their
ass.
favor. They're like, so what do you do? Wind's, you're kicking into the
Flag.
wind.
Are
Flag.
they going to call that on Queen?
Hopefully.
Intentional
it's-
grounding, right? It was one of the two.
I can't believe both these teams are committed to the pass in this way.
Maybe illegal touch of the ball. The offensive lineman
Oh,
touched
that's
it.
going to push him back. That's a horrible call. That's a horrible call on offense to do that. You run the ball here.
What's it like, 4th and 7 now? Or?
Oh, shit. The ball was hit. Looks like the ball was tipped, so that shouldn't be any illegal touching.
No, that should be a no call.
I think that's probably what he's probably trying to get from the replay up upstairs.
Yeah, if it was tipped, that's a no call.
Touching? What?
5-yard penalty. Replay the down. So they
Okay.
declined it.
Making it 4th and 2.
And they're going for it. They're not going to kick the field goal.
Wow.
No, they got to go
Stupid.
for it.
Dumb.
What are they
They
doing?
want to lose. They want to lose.
You know what's going to happen here. It's going to be intercepted.
Mm-hmm.
He can't even see.
Yeah.
Cleveland trying to get that pick. They don't want to win this. They're just acting.
The QB can barely keep his eyes open. Yeah, exactly. And they're going to give me a break. Here we go. We got a clarification.
They're pulling their fans in like
They
Dallas
don't want to
does
try a
in the first
43-yard field goal.
Nope. Now they're going to. They're going to go to the third down. Okay, now.
What down is it?
Third down
Fourth.
now.
Was that
Pittsburgh backed
yeah.
them up 5 yards. So now it's 3rd and 7.
I
so it's
agree
2
with
down
you,
territory.
Tom. I don't know what's going on.
Well, now because of this, they're going to get like 12 yards. They're like,
Well, I don't like to take the penalty because now you're giving them 2 downs to get 7 yards as opposed to 1 down to get 2 yards.
Yeah, so it's technically it's in.
I might even
it's
run
in
the ball here.
Cleveland's favor.
I might even run the ball here.
Yeah, I run the ball.
Or
You gonna get, you want
This
for it on
is-
4th anyway.
What are they fucking timeout? Pittsburgh.
Yeah, because it's really in Cleveland's favor because you're giving them 2 downs to make 7 yards.
Yeah, in this weather, you give them 1 down for sure.
was the clock going to start rolling?
1:55 on the clock, my time. Steelers should have taken the 4th and 2. Yeah, Drew, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
Yeah, Pittsburgh should have declined that.
Yeah, make it a 1 down situation. Play defense. Worst,
Maybe
yeah.
Maybe Pittsburgh is seeing something that we're not seeing, but I think I would decline that.
3rd and 7.
I think I would decline that to put to put it in my defense's hand, stop them on 4th and 2.
Empty backfield. They're throwing. Wide open.
See, what did
First
I say?
down.
What did I say?
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
It's all about the karma with Winston. Winston goes with whatever
Okay.
the opposite.
Now he'll
whatever's
throw an
going on.
interception. Now he'll get
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that yeah.
What Cleveland need to do is they need to keep it on the ground from here on out.
Yes.
You're in field goal range.
Yes.
You in
I would
field
just
goal
Yes.
range.
freaking kid.
Go ahead. Now don't kick it
Keep
now.
that shit on the ground and
Drain
eat
the
up as
clock.
much time as I can.
I'd run it.
Make Pittsburgh call the rest of their timeouts.
I would run it right where you want to kick it from. Jerry
No,
Jeudy.
I wouldn't throw it no more. I wouldn't throw it no more. I keep it on the
flag.
board.
Fuck is the flag on? Better not be
Hey,
Is it on
Cleveland.
Judy?
They picked it up.
Okay, good.
Oh.
All right, here we go. First and goal.
Goal.
So you must be at
Whoa.
the 10-yard line. I can't even fucking see where it's at.
It was like at the 9.
Keep that
like
shit on the
around-
ground.
Yeah.
Keep it on the ground.
I don't like. He's in the shotgun.
First and goal
Like, why
from
are
the
we in a
9.
shotgun?
What are you doing, man?
He handed
What
it
are we
off.
doing here?
He handed it off.
ooh,
There,
ooh,
he
ooh,
goes!
ooh,
He goes! Down to the 2.
That's what you do.
Don't do nothing stupid.
Nick, I
You
got,
got-
it. Chubb just almost scored.
Come on, Chubb.
Let that clock run.
Hey,
Let it
Steelers,
run, baby.
suck it.
You need if they score, you need to play the draft chime.
There we go.
Ain't that bad yet. You can still beat Washington.
That should be your theme for the rest of the year. Whenever they score and get it, get the dude.
Yes.
Touchdown.
There's
Yes.
still time left on the clock, though.
That should be the theme for the rest of the year. Every time it scores. Yes.
I think you guys might beat Washington.
I'm rooting for all the losing teams except for us this year. The more wins they get, the more losses we get.
32 teams, 7 rounds.
Well, I'm looking at the
224
bottom
young men.
10
Who today
teams right now.
Who's the
Looking
Panthers
for the
play?
Cowboys.
They're the National
Who's the Panthers play this
Football
week?
League. A day
they're
where
playing-
lives are changed. Fates are decided.
I don't know, but it's going to be a
Dynasties
loss.
are born.
What about the Raiders?
And the clock
Raiders,
is always ticking.
they're going to have a loss.
Of course.
I think they're playing Kansas City.
I'm talking about
I think they are too.
draft day.
I didn't put the teams that they're
It
playing.
might be that fluke week, you know, the Raiders might beat them. It might be a fluke game.
Could be.
Where are you guys sitting in the draft right now? If Cleveland
Number 8. Number 8.
Number 8.
I want at least top
Ahead of
5.
Carolina. Well, right now we would need New England and the Jets and Cleveland all to lose out or win out.
Well, I
And us
can't
to lose
believe
out.
I
The
can't
Browns might
believe
have a
the
win
Raiders-
tonight, so
I can't believe the Raiders trotted out Minshew from game 1 like they were going to do something.
They're going for
That's
2.
just a joke.
did y'all see where Aaron Rodgers did? Aaron Rodgers get benched?
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
not
I thought
even.
I'd heard.
He's
Yeah,
not
I
even
heard
on the
it. I heard
roster.
it.
They're going
What?
for 2.
He's not even
Yeah,
second string
7-point
quarterback.
game.
Damn. What happened? I mean, this
24-19. Cleveland Browns are going for 2.
57 seconds left in the game.
Oh,
Nope. That was good.
Was there a penalty and they still went for it? Looks like they were at like the 10-yard line. Anyway, so the Cleveland's up 24-19. Will they blow it? They're up 5.
They didn't make this the point.
nope.
No,
No,
they
they
went for 2.
missed the 2-point
The
conversion.
2-point.
You see Twiz, you see Warren going to the Chiefs. How do you figure that?
by smoking something.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, hopefully we're drafting a wide receiver because we've gone into free agency and addressed our needs.
These
Playoffs? Don't talk about
AFC Central
playoffs.
games are
You
good.
cut out Loyal. What was that? I
Playoffs?
said
I just
you
hope we
said
don't win a
Warren was
game.
projected to go to the Chiefs. That's a smiley face.
They talking about the quarterback?
Butthead.
What, babe?
Beavis and Butthead.
There's
Let's
50.
go.
There's 57 seconds left to go in the game, Mark.
Damn, that's an eternity.
Yeah, no timeouts. We got one timeout. You got one timeout. Yeah.
Who's Beavis and Butthead? Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones?
That's me.
They the freaking clown show.
Well, we like to call them the circus.
I love
Muppets.
those guys.
They're the two old men on the Muppets. It's always in the podium.
All right, here we go. Here's the kickoff. And it's a shit show. Wow. I got a weird feeling that they're going to make a big play.
I
They probably will.
will.
SNL, Beavis, Butthead, check it out.
Well, they need a touchdown to win.
They could just
can't-
take,
field goal
take
ain't
a
gonna
lot.
cut it.
I would just launch one to Pickens and see what happens.
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
Sack here by Myles Garrett. End the game. I want Pittsburgh to be on a losing streak for the Eagles. And it'll help Dallas too. Get the scrub.
Over here. What the fuck you talking about?
All right, here we go. 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29. Ball snapped. He drops back. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He's hit. Wow, he got crunched. 3rd and 1. The ball at their own, what would we say, 38-yard line? Something like that.
They're done.
Russell Wilson, you were talking shit a little while ago. Would you like to recant your statement? Maybe not.
He looks like Jerry Rice out there.
But more than anything, I want better execution. Are we clear on that?
Fucking
better
execution.
fucking execution.
They're actually at their own 45. Sorry. So they're not that far. 3rd and 1. Here comes Myles Garrett. Ooh, screen pass. Get complete, first down over midfield. Uh-oh. They need a touchdown, though. Field goal does not help. 16 seconds left to go.
How did no time run off there?
That's an away game. You shouldn't be getting the better of the clock.
None of the clock ran off. That's weird. I don't know. And they're not even taking their time out off the board? What is going on here? There it goes.
1st and 10, 16 seconds left to go. Expect the ball to hit the end zone here. It has to. Do not give Russell a lot of time to throw.
Nah, because he will kill you if
Yeah.
you give him time. And I don't trust his feet either.
Can't throw a Hail Mary in this kind of weather. It's over.
He has shown he has a connection with Pickens, so I would go there.
Ball to 45 of Cleveland. Way too much time. Ball's out of bounds.
Yes.
2nd and 10.
He's dancing.
10 seconds to go in the game.
He's dancing and prancing. It ain't going to happen.
Hey, Garrett, let's keep good.
The price is wrong, bitch.
All right. 2nd and 10 at the Cleveland 45. Expect the ball to go downfield, please. Give them time. The old Hail Mary, full of great. Man, maybe they'll go one more out of bounds play. No timeouts. Cleveland called a timeout. They'll look at the
Jim Schwartz will lock him down right here. Don't
Jimmy
worry.
Schwartz.
Sorry that you guys couldn't get ahead of Cleveland.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Hey,
You still got time. There's still 7 games.
I'm not worried about it. It's going to be tough for us to get ahead of them. They'll find, don't be the Bears exactly, Jake Capella. Don't be stupid.
They're gonna mess their draft up anyway, like every other year.
Yeah, right. All right, here we go. I expect to play maybe 15-yard out or something and then have one final play. I don't expect them to go downtown now. There you go. Just like I said, that would be a 10-yard out. 6 seconds left to go. Sets up a final pass into the end zone. Is Pittsburgh going to lose this game? It looks like it, Daniel M., but looks like one final throw. Mike Tomlin's going to be having attitude walking up by all the reporters like he did before. It's last hour. My internet connection has been great. So I wonder why. Maybe because, all my kids stopped streaming upstairs, possibly.
Yeah, tell those suckers to move out.
Yeah, move out. Nah. I like having people in the house.
That's the East Coast thing. I know what you're saying.
Twizzlers shake my head on pride. You beat King Henry and Lamar, but lose to Winston. Yeah, right. Daniel M. Exactly. It's a week. I know people get tired of hearing it, but it's just the way it works. I'll do a drawing. I'm streaming a lot this weekend, so we'll do a few drawings. I gotta still wrap up the shit and send it out, so be prepared. It's coming your way, people. What do we got? 24-19. 6 seconds left to go in the game. 3rd and 1. The ball has to get into the end zone on this play. So run 4 verticals. That's what you got to do. Here you go. They're going up. They're going up top. Ball's going up in the end zone.
Ooh, there you go.
And they tipped it down. Game over. Cleveland Browns win the game 24-19. Bang. Bang.
Bang.
Woo! Was that move us to number 7 now?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I like it. All right, man. I'm gonna do a final call. Anybody have any final? Oh, look, there's a fight. What's the matter? You don't like it?
Oh, it's Pickens.
Yeah,
so surprising. It's Pickens.
He's a sensitive young man.
Because he tried to fight J. Lou when we played there early in the rain.
Yep. But
Well,
anyway,
if Dallas loses Sunday, then we're tied with Cleveland.
final thoughts, people, before I get out of here.
Game time. Did you get your hoodies up yet?
Not yet. That's my next order of business, but I got to get my bank situated first. I can't spend or do anything until I went to the bank on my day off Wednesday, and they the Commerce was bought out by what the hell's the name of it? The Commerce was bought out by Fulton Bank, and so I had to submit everything, so it was a pain in the ass for my business. So I gotta wait a few days, but yeah, that's the next order of business. Hoodies.
My final thoughts are Pittsburgh ain't shit. Eagles are gonna beat them, no problem.
I gotta take off, guys.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got to take off.
I'm gonna roll.
All right, y'all.
So I appreciate everybody in chat. Before you get out of here, hit them likes. I know we're down to 16, so you probably already hit them. But if you haven't, hit that like for me. I appreciate it. And we will see everybody. I'll be here tomorrow, but we will see. I'm going to go live for the 1 o'clock game, the Cowboy game. So we'll start out there, okay? And I'll talk to everybody later. Peace out. Late.
Bye.
Late. I'll talk to everybody as soon as I find what I'm looking for. See you, everybody. Late.
You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!